Alright guys, Beelam here, back another live stream, back with more God of War Ragnarok, probably finishing it tonight. We'll see. Yeah. Sorry for a late start, did have some real life stuff come up, stuff that will require me to wake up at 6:30 in the morning tomorrow, which is lovely. Definitely not going to be an issue me streaming until 3 o'clock in the morning, but we'll see. But yeah, I intend on finishing God of War tonight. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. There's quite a bit going on right now. We had the entirety of the Traitors. We had the Last of Us premiere, which I have not watched yet. However, I have seen the reception to it, kind of. We have All Stars forecast. That is a thing. And I feel like there was something else. But either way, a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. Why was the Traitors video? Because it was done. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so that came out. The review came out. Initially, that was intended on being Wednesday's video. However, I literally... So this is essentially what happened to Traitors. Obviously, it came out Thursday. I was able to watch 2 episodes before work. After work, binge the rest of the show. I watched it until 3... No, actually, was it 4 in the morning? Something like that. Like, really late in the night. So I finished the Traitors, went to sleep, woke up, recorded the review, and yeah, just spent the entire day editing, and then finished it at like 3 a.m. And at that point, I was like, well, it's done, so it's like I might as well release it. So yeah, that came out. The What If video will be on Wednesday. That is currently the plan, and the Circle review is going to be on Saturday.
So we have no choice.
So again, kind of weird. Where like typically those would be Wednesday videos, but I'm just deciding to release them on Saturday, especially because it's January and it's like who the fuck cares for January. So yeah, there's that. I'm still a bit undecided what I'm gonna do the following week, where I have like a decent chunk, like really like every video coming out for the rest of this week or for the rest of this year outside of that What If video are like videos that I would typically release on Wednesdays. But the question is just like which ones do I release, which I haven't 100% decided on. Okay, what do I want to do here?
I expect you to bite my blue butt cheek.
Wait, did I not have that one equipped?
Think about it.
I probably should. Yeah, I haven't upgraded these in a while. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know when the Amazon retrospective is. So this is what it is. So the 25th and 28th are the 2 slots for the rest of the month that I'm a bit undecided on. Where there's 4 videos. So essentially, okay, the 25th, 28th, February 1st, February 8th. Those contain 4 videos that I'm juggling around that like I'm not entirely sure which one should release when. But it's the Survivor Amazon retrospective, the Big Brother First Boot ranking, the Genius Player ranking, and the Survivor South Africa Top 10 Player video. Those 4 videos will be out by February 8th unless something else comes up. But the question is just the order, and I don't know exactly. I think the Big Brother First Boot ranking will be... I'm thinking that'll probably be the Saturday video for, like, it'll be, January 28th. I think that's probably what's going to be there. But I'm not 100% deciding what that Wednesday video is going to be. I think we'll see where the channel's at by that point. Where if it's like really struggling, then I'll probably do the Amazon video because I think that'll probably do the best. But also, like, I feel weird about it considering it's so early. It's like, what, 3 weeks early, I think? Is that right? It's a decent chunk early. So it's like, I don't know. It feels weird. Yeah, the second best would probably be the SA Top 10. Probably. I don't know, but the thing is also, like, I want the Genius video... Okay, yeah, that was what was mixing everything up, too. I want the Genius video out on either the 25th or the 1st. Because I feel like it's weird to do a Genius player ranking followed by the Big Brother Canada player ranking. It just feels kind of weird. Which, too, for actually, I guess on the 4th it might end up... Like, that might... end up coming out on the 4th, so it's like, who the fuck knows? So I guess it doesn't really matter. But also, I don't like that the Amazon video is coming out, like, like the annoying thing about it coming out near the anniversary is that's surrounded by a whole bunch of other big videos, and I don't like that either. Like big as in long, not necessarily in terms of like gonna perform well. But that's kind of annoying too. But like I don't know, I might just say fuck it. And yeah, it probably will be the SA top 10, but we'll see. All right, what are we doing?
Kratos.
Thoughts on All Stars forecast? It's weird. It's really fucking weird. I think if you mix the men from All Stars 3 and the women from All Stars 4, like you got like one of the most top tier casts we've ever had. But it's like, what are some of these casting choices? Like some of them are fantastic. Like I mean, like, there's some stuff to really get excited about. Actually, let's just go through it. Let's go through All Stars 4. If I can find the cast real quick.
If it really gives us all the answers, then we can make our own path. Nobody has to die.
Grand.
But yeah, like there's some good picks. I'm excited. It's just that it's like there's also some like why are they there? But still. Okay, so the men. We got Ace. Cool. I don't mind that. Not like someone I'm dying for, but like I think Ace is cool. Fine. Adam Larson. That's a pretty cool pick. Supposedly he's a dick, but I mean like outside of that, I mean like I don't know. Seems like a good pick for All Stars. Brad. I didn't need it, to be honest. I think we've seen Brad enough at this point, but like it's not a bad pick. But it feels weird that we're having Brad and not like Derek and Darrell and like some of these other people that have been on every other season. So whatever. Brandon Nelson, really excited about that. I want him back a while ago. I love how I'm going to talk over this like really big scene, by the way. By the way, this is probably the biggest like spoilery scene of God of War Ragnarok. But yeah, Derek Chavez, fine, I guess. I mean, again, I don't need Derek Chavez, but I'm not like opposed to it either. Actually, I should probably have this so I can have chat and okay, yeah, there we go. So I can have chat and this list up at the same time. Jay Gotti is back for some reason.
If the mask doesn't give us an
Yeah, I mean, like I don't mind it personally. Like I know some people are upset, but it's like. It's like it's either one of two ways. Like, it either goes like a complete disaster, like you would expect it to be, or he surprises us. And like if it's a disaster, then at least it's funny. But it could be fun. If like I think either way, like it should be fun. Kefla is an interesting pick. Obviously cool to see an old school player back. I know very little about him though, but still. Leroy's back for some reason. Yeah, cool, I guess. Like, I mean, this is probably his like best chance at winning, right? We got Ryan. I didn't need Ryan personally. I think Ryan's probably the one that I'm like, okay, I guess. Steve's cool. I like Steve. I thought he had a good run at All Stars too. So. Tony's back. Tony's cool. Happy to see him back. Tyree's back for some reason, which I think that's another one that I'm like. I got completely talking over the most important scene in the entire game. But yeah, like I love Tyree, like I think it's kind of the same thing where like it could go disastrously, obviously. He could just be the first boot again. But it should be fine. Like I mean, I don't know. Like I mean I feel like there's like a big easy sort of arc for him potentially. We'll see. Then for the women, we got Avery. Really happy to see Avery.
Plan on that.
But no, I've not watched The Last of Us yet. I'll be watching it tomorrow afternoon probably.
Can't be in two places at once, Frig.
Where yeah, I'm busy like pretty much all morning now, which is great. Which also, again, I have to be up at 7 a.m., which is obviously going to work out very well. But yeah, Avery. Yeah, Avery's great. I'm happy they're giving him another chance. I know there was talk about her like not being in the favor of production, but happy to see her back. Ayana back, that's cool. Good pick too. Cara Maria's finally back. Cool, awesome. Flora, cool, like old school pick. I don't know much about her, but I know she's like supposed to be like a big train wreck. We got Janelle, fine. Like, yeah, she was supposed to be on All Stars 3, but was injured, so yeah, cool. Jasmine, I don't need Jasmine, but fine. Laurel, cool, especially with Cara Maria and especially with Nicole Zanata, which is weird. Cam, obviously, like I think Cam's weird. I like obviously, yeah, like the Cam and Leroy thing was probably like they had to be together. But I don't know. I feel like she should have just been on like Challenge 39. Feels weird for her to be on All Stars, but whatever, I guess. Against Nicole Sonata, also feels a bit recent, but then we did have Kayla, so it's like fine. But again, the Cara Maria and Laurel dynamic with her should be fun, and we got the Mean Girls, so that's good. So yeah, I think it's a good cast. I'm excited. Pretty train wrecky though, but still should be fun. But it was pretty good so far. Are we talking about Last of Us? I hear it's good. But yeah, I obviously I haven't watched the actual episode yet. But I don't know. I'll be honest. I am a bit like everything I've seen. I am like a little bit worried. For like long term. Like I'm sure like the premiere in particular, like the prologue section and everything. I'm sure that hits. But I don't know. I'm kind of worried about like where, like how exactly we get. By the way, also we did get a episode names, so it kind of gives us a sense of like how the narrative is going to be structured. So yeah, that's interesting too because Left Behind is episode 7 out of 9, so that's like really late. It
does not matter.
Hour and 20 minutes went by fast. Well, we'll see. Most of the Last of Us show. Yeah, I mean, I did remember that was like filmed in Canada or something. But yeah. Thoughts on this as far as South Africa finale being named Finale? I don't believe it's called Finale.
You can't run away from this, Kratos. Odin won't stop.
What's the South
until
Pacific
we
finale
stop
called?
him. We need you.
I'm pretty sure it's not just called Finale. I'm pretty sure I would remember that. Yeah, Finale's called Loyalties Will Be Broken. The pre-gaming help Suri for 100%. Oh yeah, I did start Stray, barely. I literally like woke up yesterday. Or not woke up. I like finished like working on stuff for the channel yesterday, thinking that okay, yeah, I have like an hour, maybe 2 hours to play Stray, and then I just like felt super tired after half an hour, and I just like stopped. But yeah, I'll obviously continue on with it eventually, probably tomorrow. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine for what it is for the first 30 minutes. But yeah, I am at the point where I'm gonna start playing games again because since the last time I streamed, actually I think the last was already done, right? The last was script and recording and everything that was already done. But I have also gotten caught up on the Traitors is obviously done. I got caught up on the Circle and I got caught up on the challenge. So yeah, I have more like free time, I guess, if you will. Like I'm still gonna work on stuff, but like it's just that I'll probably like intentionally like stop an hour or two earlier than normal, just like play games. Yeah, I could see that like inside-ish gameplay. I mean, it's fair. Like it's just like it feels like a indie puzzle platformer to a degree. Obviously, like 3D and everything, not like I guess Inside is technically 3D, isn't it? Kind of. Like it's like 2.5, kind of. Whatever. Is Suri Fields the best social player across all reality TV ever? Like up there? Like this was a very, very impressive game that she played on the Traitors. But I mean, I guess that just spoils the Traitors. But yeah, like a very, very impressive game. I do think pregame did help her. The fact that she was just on Snake in the Grass literally like less than a month ago. At the time of filming, with Stephanie and Rachel, I think that definitely helped her. But it's like she still played exceptionally well, especially considering the people that she got to the end with were newbies.
Not weak to feel its effects.
Like it's just again, like I said in the review, that I just feel like this was like the perfect game for Suri. To be fair, if she was a faithful, she probably would have been murdered, though, right?
Over there. Come on.
So, I guess that wouldn't be that great. But like as like she plays a perfect traitor game at least.
Seeing you. The knife.
You know, if you'll be able to finish it in 7 days, it's not that long. It's only 10 episodes.
7.
Like, I binged it in a day. So, yeah, I was sad to see Reza go home. I'm probably not doing those essay videos anytime soon. Level 3 outplayed Cody by taking out his closest ally and making freaking out until his boot. Yeah, but, I mean, the second part wasn't intentional, but yeah. Which I will also say, a lot of people have been talking about how, like, this shows that Cody's not that good of a player. And, like, I think it definitely, like, shows a minor blip in his game, but I don't really think it affects my overall opinion on Cody at all. Because at the end of the day, again, like, this is very, very different from a social strategy game. Which I think people are getting a bit misconstrued when, like, using this to assess how they are as, like, Survivor Big Brother players. Like, just the overall mentality of, like, how you play these games is radically different than how you would play Survivor and Big Brother. Where, like, Cody, like, is, like, essentially being forced to play a game that is not the type of game he would play on Survivor or Big Brother. He's being forced to play this game where, like, he's constantly lying 24/7. Which is something that he wouldn't have to do on Big Brother. It's like, yes, he does, like, not, like, talk about his, like, allegiance to Derek and, like, stuff like that. But, like, that's not really to the same degree as, like, constantly having to prove that you're faithful. It's like Homer playing Goose Goose Duck. Yeah, 100%. I think that's also a good example, watching Homer play Goose Goose Duck. Which is so funny. It's hilarious. You should watch it. You watched Wednesday since last stream. How is that? I hear it's I've heard, like, mixed things. Like, I believe it got good critical reception, right? But I've heard, like, other people not like it. I assume I won't like it, but I didn't bother watching it, obviously. Got leaked that AGT All-Star Production rigged the results. That's not shocking. I wouldn't be shocked if all the results were rigged on America's Got Talent. I wouldn't go as far as, like, Cody was doomed, but yeah, like, Cody, I think, like, I do think he had very, obviously it's, like, lie to Kyle about Ryan, like, I mean, that's idiotic, by the way, like, that's, like, I think that's, like, the one thing that I would, like, knock against Cody, is that was just an idiotic lie. Like, why are you saying that Ryan Lochte, of all people, is going around saying that these people are traitors? Like, when, like when the fuck do you think Ryan Lochte would do something like that? But I think outside of that, he actually played, like, decently well. Like, I mean, like, if you pay attention, like, he actually has, like, really good social relationships. Like, no one disliked him across the entire season. It's like all the skills that he would typically demonstrate in a Big Brother season, he demonstrated here. It's just the issues that, again, he had to, like, he was put in this position where he's constantly has to lie. I think it's better the more time you put into it. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, the main girl is supposed to be really good, right?
Come.
Ryan Lochte was better in the castle than Brazilian gas station. I mean, definitely. I forgot that was a thing. That was. How long was that? That was probably, like, what, 10 years ago now. But
we can take the sled.
It is funny how, like, everyone loves Ryan Lochte on the Traitors. Was it 2016? Really? I was thinking it was 20. Wow, it's only been 7 years. Huh. I think potential Survivor returnees from 35 to 39 were screwed over by winners at war. Yeah, obviously. Like, that's undeniable. In terms of, like, screwed over in terms of returning chances, yeah.
Here's Temple. That's where we're headed.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was clear even at the time of Winners at War. Because, like, even if they had, like 42 being All-Stars, it's still, like, gonna limit the pool of people even from 35, 39.
Maybe we could figure out a way to do it again.
To where, again, like, if we're doing, like, right now, if we're doing All-Stars, like, I would only expect, like, maybe 1 to 2 people from those seasons, where, like, if this was at Survivor 40, it probably would be, like, 3 to 4 people from some of those seasons.
Not only dead,
where's far from 2015 as 2015 2007? Yeah, that is a thing.
A Atreus, if there was anything we could do.
Who's worse, Quentin or Andy? Quentin is so bad, right? At least Andy like had some like good reads here and there. Like yeah, Quentin, like I just like I loved Quentin's like storyline on the season. Like he got literally everything wrong. Like there's never a single point in the entire season where he's actually right. And that's so funny to me. So, like he's not a dumb guy. Like he's like some sort of political advisor, right? Like he has this, like intellectual job. But yeah, he just was not good at the Traitors. Oh yeah, I think Rachel is probably debatably the best detective on this season, or whatever, like faithful figure on this season. But yeah, I think she just got like too hung up on her rivalry with Kate. Also, Rachel Riley was incredible TV here on the Traitors. Yeah, Kate was great, Rachel was great, Brandy was great.
I want to get on a boat and just sail away from here.
Who else?
From everything.
I feel like most of the newbies were kind of dull. I mean, like where Christian was fun at points, dude. But again, he was a traitor, so you would expect him to get that content. Like outside that, it's like again, Quentin, like because he was wrong all the time. But like outside that, I don't think anyone else really. Oh, Michael's good as a character, but like I don't know, a lot of them did not stick out.
We can get up to the temple that way.
I'm locked. I can't get off. Where are we in the game? I have no like semblance of like what I'm actually doing right now. Ugh. Let's try our AU newbies. Do I think we'll get a big edit? Have we had any promotion on any of the newbies so far? Well, Anjali Rao, right? Got a commercial, so probably her. But like, really, I expect this to be very vet centric because that's Australian Survivor for you. And if there is a newbie getting a lot of content, then they're probably going to make it far. Is what I would assume.
It's where he and Brock reunited, reforging something that.
But I don't know, I'm expecting like.
He'll be here.
I don't know, like who would even get a lot of content? I don't know, I'm just like scrolling through in my head. It's like, I don't know, maybe like David Zaharakis? But like even him, it's like I could see him getting like a Simon Black sort of edit. That's not out of the realm of possibility.
Sindri.
Maybe Benjamin could get screen time.
I'm so sorry.
No. No, I don't want to hear it. You don't know what sorry means.
Everyone else just seems like so purpleable.
We're not letting Odin get away with this.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
Invited into my home.
We were all fooled.
Did Ari quit at Final Four because he knew Quentin and Andy would vote him out? Yeah, obviously. Like, obviously he knew he was done.
My skills.
Like, at that point, he's just 100% banking on the fact that Cerise's going to stay loyal to him.
My secrets.
I will say, I do find it, like, a bit underwhelming that he quit. Where, like, one, I think for him, it felt like an ego thing of, like, him, like, thinking, oh, I'm going out on my own accord sort of thing. But also, it's like, I don't know, I feel like it would have been interesting to see, like, this more, like, to see him fight back to a degree, to see, like, how Ceri would have navigated that, though at the same time, it's like, if that cost Ceri the win, then I think that would have been really underwhelming.
No matter what the cost.
But, I mean, like, it didn't seem like that came anywhere close to happening, though, where, like, it just seemed like Ceri had this pretty much on lock. Like, it's insane that, like, Quentin and Andy, like, believed her that much.
Leave it be. More than how you wish.
Ceri apparently convinced Quentin and Andy to vote him out. Final Four because he didn't need the money as much as them. I could definitely see that, too. That being a factor. Like, again, they were, like Andy was definitely, or Ari was definitely going home at that point. I never had any doubt that she would have the votes on him.
We were.
Oh, I think Ciri's definitely better than Wilfred. Like, I think Ciri was a lot more intentional than Wilfred. Where I feel like Wilfred's game was a lot of him just being really paranoid.
There's no making this right, is there?
No. But I know I'll feel better when we brought...
Like, I think especially, like, his move to get rid of Amanda and stuff, it's like, there's no real basis to that. Like, that's not actually a good move. Like, to get rid of Amanda at that point. Like, it's purely a move that he's doing because he's extremely paranoid, even though she, like, 100% was loyal to him. So it's like, oh.
We must return to Freya.
And actually, in, like, again, obviously this isn't something you can predict, but, like, it actually ends up kind of costing him the game, right? Because that ends up forcing him to have to recruit Kieran, to where, like, Kieran ends up blowing up his game at the very end, so.
When we get back, we're...
Oh, I agree with that. Yeah. Ciri played the perfect traitor game. I think Alex played, like, a better like, I think if we're going to have a winner that was a traitor and a faithful, then, like, Alex, yeah, played the best at that. But I think that's also, like, a great benefit, though, for Alex. Where, like, it's so much beneficial to be a... to originally be a faithful and then transition to a traitor, where you already have that basis of trust from when you actually were faithful. Like, obviously there are people that are going to mess it up, where, like, people can notice, like, a shift in personality and everything, but if you don't have that, then I feel like it's, like, a massive benefit for you. Which is why I feel like, to me, Ciri's win is, like, way more impressive than the fact that she was a traitor from the very beginning. Who run traders from each half of civilian would be good for a challenge. Who would be good for the challenge? I mean, like, Cody always was, like, could have been good for a challenge. Rachel Riley obviously always could be good for a challenge. Stephanie would be fine, I guess. I think challenge CPS would be good for Stephanie. I don't know. Brandy, Kate would be great characters. I don't know if they fit the challenge, though. Where, like, I don't even know if Kate would even want to do it. Wait, did I not go to the right place? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, I'm supposed to go here. That's why I'm... Yeah, there we go. It's funny, Aaron, Merrill, and Hannah are propping up their game on the Traitors UK while their victory solely due to Kieran blowing... Oh, 100%. Like, they admit themselves that they, like, wanted to vote out Will until that point. By the way, I did listen to, they did a, like, reunion on Claudia, that was the host's name, right? On her, like, radio show the next day or something after it aired. I did watch that. Which, to be fair, nothing, like, too new there. But, I don't know, it was a fun little video. Claudia or Alan? I would say Alan. Something I didn't like from Claudia is that I felt like Claudia, like, felt bad. And, like, there's points where I feel like she breaks character. Where, like, I feel like Alan never really breaks character. The game glitched, right? Yeah, it's loading. You can see it fucking load. What a masterpiece. What a great game this is. Let's see if this works. Amanda was the best player on the Traitors UK. I would say Will is still the best player. There we go. Cool, it loaded that time. I thought Roger was fine. I probably think the other two are better than Roger, though.
Good.
But Roger's good, too. I think all three hosts have been pretty
Time to
strong.
unite the realms against Odin once and for all.
Tyr tried to unite the realms.
I won the veto. Cool.
Everyone loves me. And even he failed.
Then we
Yeah, I've
learn
not been
nothing,
falling to the
or
Bring It
there
Steel
will
at
be
all.
no one left to try. This is Ragnarok.
And Odin's already heard every blasted plan we have.
Yes, we've lost the element of surprise. More than that, we have only
Funny
one way
Maddie
to
is
Asgard,
deemed the only
and it's not safe.
only one finding out Will being a traitor
Means
while her reasons were
the
so. Oh yeah,
integral
100%
Tyr
too. Yeah.
here.
I will say, I feel like the Traitors UK is like starting to creep up in my estimations over time. I don't know. Because I did, so while watching Traitors US, obviously, I did like go back to UK and AU and kind of like ran through those seasons again. And like, I still like stand by, I think AU is probably my favorite of the three. Especially because like, one, it's my first experience. Two, I feel like the story of Alex, especially towards the end game, is really interesting. I think also, I think the characters that really popped on that season. But I mean, I think UK is very, very, very good too. I mean, like you got like, I think UK probably has a stronger like middle portion of the season. Like especially like when you get the Tom and Alex stuff happening, and then like Will betraying his own traitors and everything. I think that's fun. But yeah, I think the overall outcome is just kind of like eh.
Sindri?
Are
you sure?
And then Traitors US, like I think is like fundamentally the worst of the three. Like I think it's the worst edited of the three. Actually, I mean AU is like kind of sloppy too. But like I think like I feel like US, like in particular, I very much felt like who the fuck are like a lot of these people. Where like I feel like with AU they just like completely purpled these people. So it's like at that point it's like okay whatever. But like with US it's like they're still showing these people. I just don't know who the fuck they are. So yeah, that was a factor there, and then
everyone else's impossible mission.
I mean, like I feel like a lot of the like strategic decisions were never fully explained, but also it's like it doesn't really matter that much, does it? On the Traitors, where like, I mean, in comparison to other seasons, where like, that's never really been the strong suit of the series anyway. But yeah, I think it like really comes down to like Suri, though. Like I think that's like the main sticking point for me with
You said you know where to look for Surtur.
With the Traitors US. Am I gonna watch MILF Manor? Probably not. I did see the trailer for it. It's yeah, that's funny. That's even a show. But no, I'm not gonna watch MILF Manor.
Combined.
I am winning every challenge. I'm winning all these vetoes.
Join. They'll create an enormous Asgard destroying monster.
Yeah, I think Suri is just like a master at like coming off non-threatening to people.
I have some doubts.
Like it's insane. Like especially on this season, it's like when people like knew who she was, and like she was still able to get away with what she was able to do. Like that's pretty insane. And again, like some like pre-gaming definitely helped. The fact that Cody was a traitor with her definitely helped. And then the fact that like I don't know how much reality TV experience a lot of these other people had. Or reality TV like knowledge, I should say. These like newbies had, but still, it's like on paper, like it is pretty insane.
I think I can see Surtur's forge in the distance.
How did I just get injured? But yeah, it is pretty insane how like everyone just like believed her for some reason. Like to me, coming into the season, I was like, well, Suri has to be a traitor. It's like there's no fucking way Suri isn't a traitor, right? But I guess they all just didn't think that. So, oh. And not open that? Cool. By the way, this is the section of the game where I got stuck on my original playthrough, so, well, not this exact part, but, like, coming up. So, hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. We'll see. Oh, you haven't been, yeah, you're just watching, waiting for, Australian Survivor? Yeah, you should watch, the Traitors. All three series that are out there, they're all really good. The Circle's been pretty mediocre. I think you're fine not watching The Circle. I mean, actually, to be fair, I actually think this is probably my second favorite US season of The Circle. But again, it's not really saying much. But yeah, what else was going on? I feel like there's another show, right? Well, Challenge, but Challenge is like kind of fine, I guess. But yeah, I would definitely recommend you watch the Traitors. Yeah, I think that's what I'm currently working on. Is, yeah, Circle, Traitors, and Challenge. Those are shows that I'm doing videos on at some point. Well, I guess Traitors already did, but still. Yeah, was not paying attention. What am I supposed to do here? Right. That was the wrong one. Thoughts on Horacio? Oh, your testing name? Yeah, by the way, I've caught up on the challenge review. It's so funny. Like, if you pay attention, every single time I mention Horacio in the first half of the review, probably, it's going to be spliced in. Because I literally said Horatio every single time. Up until episode 12, I believe it is. And like some of it sound like some of the times it feels like it sounds pretty good. Like I feel like I was able to splice it in pretty well sometimes. Sometimes not, but whatever. What do you think is winning circle? Okay, so more than likely, I would think Tamara is gone, right? That's who I'm thinking that Chaz is gonna vote out. So at that point, so we have Chaz, Sam, Raven. So essentially, it's Chaz, Sam, or Raven, right? Like those are the three that can win. I feel like. And I believe the way that the numbers break down is that Sam is essentially the second most likely to win in either the scenario where Tamara goes or where Jennifer goes, which are really the two options. However, she's like not really the number one pick to win in either of those, where it would be Chaz or Raven, depending on who's there. Like, I don't know. I think, like, coming into season, I was thinking Raven. I think at this point, like, Chaz has such a big, like, reputation that I don't... Like, that you would assume on paper that they would try to vote him down, but I don't think this group will, outside of Jennifer. But then I feel like Jennifer's also going to rate down Raven. So it's like, I don't know, could it be Sam, then? Because if Jennifer gets to the end, like, Jennifer's definitely voting strategically. However, I feel like she's probably the only one voting strategically. So, like, is it essentially going to be a situation where Jennifer's going to decide the winner? Which, again, if that's the case, then, like, I feel like Sam could win. It would be really underwhelming with an Oliver one. I feel like that would be a not ideal outcome. But I don't think that's what's happening, though. I think it's one of Sam, especially because, like, no one else is rating Oliver high, right? Yeah, so it has to be one of Sam, Chaz, or Raven, I would think. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I did see Marvin is on Big Brother Nigeria, which, good on him. His quest to be on every reality show ever. The Poop Brett winning circle? No, I don't think. I very much doubt that Jennifer's gonna have a chance here. I think these, like, the way that Jennifer has a chance is if everyone votes strategically, and I just do not see this cast doing that. Like, I don't see any of these people voting strategically outside of Jennifer. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. And yeah, Jennifer, and then who's the other one? Yeah, Oliver. Oliver's not voting strategically. So yeah, I think, like, yeah, I definitely see it being a tough road for Jennifer to win this. I have heard of Pressure Cooker. I actually added it to my list of reality shows to potentially check out before I do my reality TV video. I don't think I don't know if I will, considering I had, like, All Star Shore on my list last time. I never got around to that, but I don't know. I heard of it. I heard it's a bit of a mess. Do I think Amanda would have kept Alyssa over Wilfred? No, because Amanda voted out Will. Or voted out Alyssa, right? With Will? Like, my assumption is that, for all I believe, like, in Traitors UK, like, none of them were particularly close, right? That they, like, just never... Okay, cool. Bothered, like, talking to each other outside of the meetings. So because that, like, that's why there was so much distrust between the Traitors on that season. Okay, well, that was kind of a waste. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to be hitting this, aren't I? How about my YouTube stats? I'm fine. I don't care anymore. I pretty much like I do what I want to do, and then whatever numbers come from that, it's fine. Like I kind of have like I kind of know what to expect at this point. Where really my channel's been like in the same spot for the last like what, like year and a half, maybe 2 years, where it's just been this like very slow growth. Where like videos have been performing pretty much the same based on like what type of videos they are. Like I'm 100% like content with where I'm at. I don't really expect it to grow. Obviously, ideally, it would be cool in the sense that like if I quit my job and just do nothing but YouTube, that would be cool. But like it's not gonna be there, so whatever. I do feel like the one thing that I kind of like start to not necessarily regret, but do wonder what would have happened is like if I did just make 2 channels instead of doing what I'm currently doing, where what is it? Where yeah, like one for reality TV obviously, and then one for like video games / whatever else. I think that definitely would have been beneficial. But to be honest, I don't know if it would have been like I don't know if it would change that much. I think if anything, it probably would have benefited the video game stuff more than the reality TV stuff, where I feel like that's like kind of where I would expect that part of it to be. Like I think maybe I could have hit like 15,000 subscribers if I just did video game stuff and that's it. And because like obviously like at the end of the day, like never gonna know the true ramifications on like the algorithm and everything, and like maybe like my videos don't get pushed out as much because they're looked at as like inconsistent or not. But still, it's like I feel like it's can I not go over there? I guess I have to shoot from here. Yeah, I feel like the reality TV stuff would have been mostly the same. I do wonder if the video game stuff would have picked up a bit more, but oh well.
Finally! Looks like we can finish it off!
Who do I think is the best and worst trader globally? I'm best 3, obviously. Worse? Oh, Christian, maybe? Who else is there?
I'm
AU.
really sweaty.
I mean, like, Kate and Kieran, like, barely got enough time to properly, like, assess them, I feel like. I mean, Claire, was that her name from AU? The traitor that no one cared about?
It's gotta be it.
You got Marielle, Nigel, and Angus, and then you got Claire. She was pretty mediocre. Actually, I mean, too fair, Angus was bad too, wasn't he? Yeah, I feel like I always, like, forget Angus just because, as, like, a bad,
Come on.
traitor, just because, like, he was good TV, but, like, I guess, yeah, he was pretty bad, though, wasn't he?
We seek a fire giant.
Go away.
What just happened?
What I do for a living, I work for a payroll company, which is the most boring fucking thing that you can even fucking do.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
Like, really, it's, like, at this point, it's like, I don't really give a shit about my actual career, either. Which is why, again, like, if I had the opportunity, I 100% would just do YouTube full-time. Just because, like, get no enjoyment from my actual real job or anything. But, obviously, gotta do something, like to pay the bills and everything. Okay, cool. Well, this is great. I love how I'm already fucking this up. Imagine if Jerry or Sneaky Steve gets a confessional going through Tribe 1 by 1. It would be so fun. Like, imagine just Jerry. Jerry is the fucking gets the winner's edit from episode 1. Imagine if Jerry's just actually, or Gary. Is it Jerry or Gary? I keep forgetting. But either way, what if Gary's like actually good? Like, I think even that's gonna be surprising to me. Like, Jerry, I think if Paige is good, I think that's gonna be surprising to me too. Yeah, I don't think I see those things happen. Yeah, it is insane to me that Once Upon an Island does it full time, but also like I believe he's like married and like has other like income to. And to be fair, he's gone like all in, and where like he has like does a lot on Patreon and like does other things to monetize. But yeah, it does sound insane. To be fair, Once Upon an Island's also like bigger now, isn't he? Like I haven't really been paying attention, but like I believe like isn't he like at 50K or something?
It is his right to defend it.
I thought he was just going hardcore at the end of the year. I believe he went full time. Like I don't know, this might have been like a year ago or so. Like I remember it was a while ago. I remember I saw he went full time. But like for all I know, like maybe he like stopped. I don't know for sure. I don't keep up with that. Yeah, the only Survivor YouTuber I keep up with on is Survivor Spencer. To be honest, I have not looked at any Survivor YouTuber in like pretty much since 43 ended. I feel like I really have not been paying attention at all. By the way, I did start my Survivor Michigan rewatch. That's something. I'm almost done season 1 already. Which I'm up to the, well, I guess I won't say it just in case people don't, in case people don't want to get spoiled, but I think I'm episode, like, 9? Stuff like that. One of his reasons they said he still worked full time. Okay, interesting. I remember hearing that he went full time, but again, maybe not. For sake of YouTubers, hopefully 44 will be good. I mean, again, like the rumor is that it's good. We'll see. Like, I really don't care anymore. To be honest, actually, I don't even need Survivor to be good because actually 42 is like considered the best season in recent history, and that did the worst for me out of the recent Survivor seasons. Like, actually, I believe 42 is my worst. Yeah, it's my worst Survivor season I've officially covered. Because again, 39 doesn't count because I didn't like officially do like my current structure for that. But like out of 40, 41, 42, 43, 42 did the worst for me. So yeah. So yeah, I don't give a shit if Survivor's good. It needs to be controversial. We need controversial Survivor. That's all I need. Even though I really don't care, really, at the end of the day, what the numbers are.
I won't help you.
Especially because, like, realistically, it's very marginal. Like, what did my 42 videos do in comparison to 43? I'm pretty sure it's barely a difference. It's like maybe like 1,000 view difference or something. Like, it's not really anything at all. So 41 did a lot better though. 41 definitely did decent.
Elaborate.
We'll die. Yeah, like 15,000 for player ranking, 12,042. What is it? 43. 43 is at 10,000 so far, but obviously it's still somewhat recent.
So what's the point of all this?
I believe my 43
You keep separate from Samara just so
review.
you can sit here and
Is this right? Actually, I think my 43 review is my second.
You'd be together again.
Like the video that I made the second most amount of money on last year somehow. Or maybe I'm no, actually no, it's BB24 review. I think that's what I'm getting it mixed up with.
Not her heart. She's got mine.
It's not much,
Let's see.
but it's enough.
Oh no, I got everything mixed up. What the
Pick one
fuck?
out.
Okay, no. BB24 review is my number 1 video of last year.
It's pretty good.
Oh no, 42 and 43 actually did around the same.
And Odin will succeed. An all-round
Luckiest Survivor moment. Or luckiest moment for every Survivor winner did so well.
He must die. It's true. But
I love how, like, my
sacrifice
Big Brother
for
24 season review, my CPM for that video is $25. I find that super funny. I don't know why Big Brother, like, it's actually, like, also, like, CPM typically rises over the course of the year. where like it's like known that like around the holiday season and everything, like CPM's supposed to rise. Yeah, like for me, that did not happen this year. Like my peak CPM wise was, I mean, too far, it was like still fine, but like my peak CPM wise was Big Brother, was like September, October, I believe, and then it died. I'm not making bank, but it's something at least.
Shouldn't matter.
Too fair, that is also a factor though, that it's longer video. My videos are longer, which probably helps with that too. Game I'm playing next. As of right now, I intend on playing the Assassin's Creed games. Following this.
Put those in here.
Where, so the next game I need to play for a video is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
At all.
And every year I do my yearly my Ezio Trilogy replay. So it's like, I feel like I might as well do that before that. So, yeah, we'll play the Ezio Trilogy, then AC3, and then AC4. And then after, I think we'll reassess to see where I'm at with working on videos and stuff. Because to be honest, this is probably too early. Because I'm still working on stuff. I still can't believe that Last of Us video, dude. Like, I can't believe I spent 3 weeks of my life almost writing a Last of Us video. Like one that like is 8 hours of audio.
Where do we go? Spark of the world.
And that's like not gonna do well in terms of viewership, but it's like whatever, I guess.
Where the first realms came into existence. You won't be able to get through.
Do I get a chance to work on videos at work? Not really. I do sometimes like listen to podcasts or listen to like work on or not work on, like watch things for videos and stuff like that. But I usually don't actually like do proper work on videos.
Primordial stuff. With that and your blades.
Where like I remember I was watching like Challenge AU during work. But for that was even technically for a video, was it? But still, like, I mean, I do stuff like that, but I don't like edit or anything like that, or like properly like make thumbnails and stuff like that.
How will you, or future new you,
what is this?
know when to attack Asgard?
The birthdays. What we got? We got Cecilia, thank God. We got So Kim. We got Elaine. We got Jonathan Young. Yeah, what an elite group of people there. Obviously, Cecilia's number one.
Spark of the world.
Whoa.
I love how, like, is Cecilia anywhere nowadays?
I'll meet you.
Because I feel like there's some, like, Cook Islands people that you're, like, surprised to see are still within the Survivor community, but I don't believe Cecilia is, right?
He knows you have the mask. After killing Brock, he knows we would seek Surtur to start this war.
But what other choice do we have?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Gabon's gonna be the time that my channel blows up. Which, again, currently doing the 20-year retrospective, so what is that? That's another,
should we at least tell her?
5 years away? That's definitely a thing.
More than not knowing what
I've talked about this before, where like even if I do end up stopping YouTube and it's currently like again like doing 2 videos a week and everything, which is like kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Like if I ever do stop that, I think I'll still like come back to do like these retrospectives and everything because I actually genuinely do enjoy doing them, and I feel like because like really the main point of the channel at this point, the reason why I continue going is because I kind of want to have like an archive of my opinions on things. And it's like I would be remiss if I never got around to doing every Survivor season. So yeah, I think like that sort of stuff I would still probably end up doing anyway. But yeah, Jeff Probst videos blow up for some. I don't know what is YouTube's obsession with Jeff Probst. I really don't know. I actually do have a Jeff Probst video lined up for sometime this year. I don't think it's until a bit later. Yeah, I think I was waiting until 44. But I was going to do a Jeff Probst cast ranking. But yeah, I don't know what YouTube's obsession is with Jeff Probst. Like, what is my worst performing Jeff Probst video? Because I'm pretty sure my worst performing Jeff Probst video is still, like, one of my best performing videos.
Move!
Let's see. Because do I have a Jeff Probst video that hasn't crossed 20K?
This'll hurt.
Which again, like considering my subscriber count at 11, that's good. Oh, no, I have my Jeff Probst's favorite player from every season. I got 19K. But yeah, everything else is at least 20K. Also, what is with Jeff Probst hating things that gets views? That's also what's funny. Because like my Jeff Probst's least favorite player video, and then my Jeff Probst nightmare Survivor season videos. Those both did like ridiculously well for the time.
You get Ragnarok. It's time.
Jeff Probst is a listener. I don't know. I mean, I doubt like Jeff Probst definitely doesn't know who the fuck I am, right? Like I feel like Jeff Probst barely would even know Peridium, let alone any other Survivor YouTuber. But also, it's like there definitely would be people above me, anyway. But like I don't even think Rob's sister Nino knows who I am, let alone Jeff Probst.
How long do you think this is gonna take?
Are scared of not getting famous or getting more people. I mean, straight up, my channel should not be like doing well at all. Like, I'm shocked that my. Okay, this is gonna be a bullshit fight, isn't it? With me not paying attention. But yeah, like my channel should not have done well. Like, it actually blows my mind the fact that my channel has actually done well. And that's why I consistently talk on the channel, but like, or on streams about why, like, I don't look at my videos as good because they're straight up, they're not. It's like the type of channel I do is like the type of channel you would typically see someone like do that has like maybe 500 subscribers, not 11,000. So. And like at the end of the day, again, 11,000 is still like not that much, but I think like considering like the type of content I make, I am surprised that it has gotten the audience it has. Yeah, Rupert kind of knows who I am. Not really though. I think he knew who I was because I'm pretty sure he followed me on Twitter before I was the Ring Review. So. Mike Bloom knows who I am, so like that gives me some solace. At least that's somebody. What Dino knows who I am. That's something. Kieran from SA knows who I am. Who else is there actually? Is there anyone from Survivor US? Because like I'm thinking about it, it's like it's a lot of Survivor SA, and then it's Tim from the Circle. Taron Armstrong does not know who I am. I would be surprised if he knows who I am. Jodo Campo. Oh, Russell Hanson knows who I am. I forgot about that. Russell Hanson definitely knows who I am. Not in a flattering light, but still. Russell, he at least knows who I am. Yeah, 100%. I think that's the thing with the channel, is that I think the reason why I got any traction is because I fulfilled this like niche of like winner and season rankings and stuff for these reality shows that just no one was doing. But he's like straight up, like a lot of the videos I do on my channel, especially at the start, like a lot of those were based off of like Reddit topics. Like that was always like, it was always a thing of like I would see a Reddit topic and I would be like, you know what, I feel like I could do a video like talking about that. So that's like part of what like the inspiration for a channel. That's not beef. It's just that with Russell Hand, it's just that like he got upset at me one time. What I did to get followed by Rupert, I followed him. I'm pretty sure that's all it took back then. Same thing with Jodo Campo. Jodo Campo literally followed back everyone that followed him, and then even like DM'd you, saying thank you for the follow and everything, which I always found funny. Oh yeah. I'll be the only YouTuber to ever rank every Survivor. By the end of the channel, I will rank every Survivor player, every Big Brother player, obviously Big Brother Canada is coming up. I intend on doing SA in Australian, but we'll see. For like, I don't know. I think SA is tougher just because like I feel like I would need to do proper rewatch for that. Well, like I don't think I will for Australian, but yeah, again, like I'm thinking next year might be the time for the Big Brother one. Initially, it was going to be end of this year, but I don't think that's looking likely. But I think next year, the 5-year anniversary, I think that seems like a good time. And also, immediately, like it'll be after BB25. I feel like that might be a good time. Worlds Apart retrospective in 2035. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to talk about Dan Foley, my favorite character.
Did it work?
That was the other fight. That took me so long on my original playthrough, but obviously we're playing on easy. But still. This entire section, like from this point on, like this took me forever to finish. Oh, here we go. We found Ragnarok.
Will you help us attack Asgard?
Oh, no, I don't fully script in like the videos that are like 2 hour, the Survivor 43, 42 reviews. Like most of those are done
Let's head back to Moose Farm.
by the time the season ends. It's just like I do the finale in the last like day before it comes out, but yeah, it usually takes like a week or so to write the scripts for the rest of it, and then so yeah, essentially what the process is for the reviews is obviously watch the show, take notes. When it comes to this, well, actually now it's different with like the Traitors and like with the Circle and the Challenge, stuff like that, like these like quick reviews, if you will. Which to be fair, are not even that quick. Like so far, like based on what I've time, like it is slightly shorter, but it's literally like 5 minutes shorter.
Think about it. We're gonna show up to
So it's like it's not even that
Ragnarok's
big of a
gonna
difference,
look
really.
like every-
It's just that it's like much quicker for me, where I'm not fully scripting out these videos. But again, I will be for Survivor and stuff. But yeah, so essentially like wait until around the actually not even halfway, probably like
See the big stuff.
60% of the way through or so
This
until
is
that point in the
gonna work,
season.
right?
And then that's when I start to go back and write the script from like everything of the script up to that point, record and edit everything up to that point, and then like episode by episode I do it weekly from that point forward,
Ragnarok's strength grows.
which
Hey,
is what makes it
check out
easier to
that
get those
clip.
videos out on time.
Earthquake must have
How's
shook
internet
this place
today?
up enough to
It
make
is
a
bad. That's why I'm streaming from my mobile hotspot. It's weird. Like it actually seemed fixed yesterday. Like yesterday it was actually good all day, and then like today it just went to shit again. So it's like whatever. I'm just gonna stream from mobile hotspot. The mobile hotspot's good. Now that I know how to actually use it. Considering it last time when it was like crashing and everything, it was because I didn't realize that it's better when it's like closer to the window than it is like closer to the PS5. So I think what we're gonna do, like unless I notice it being consistent again, I'm just gonna use my whole mobile hotspot from this point forward. Because like I get 100 gigs to work with a month, 100 gigs a month, and like each stream takes about 5, and I only stream like 5 to 10 times a month anyway. So it's like that, even that's like only half of what I need. So it's like I think that's just what I'm gonna do from now on, is just stream from that.
Watch your left.
So yeah, whatever. Because my internet's like fine for everything that I do normally. It's just streaming that's the issue. It's like uploading a video to YouTube, like it's fine. Like it's like for some it's not an issue. The problem is like keeping it consistent enough to stream for like hours. Excuse me? Okay, cool. Yeah, every stream is a soda phone stream at this point. By the way, I don't have soda today because I'm getting a blood test tomorrow. So I need to fast and not drink non-water liquids.
Earthquake must have shook this place up enough to make a ledge.
Third degree is trashing Sandra's Here's the Villain game? I mean, to a degree. I mean, Cerise like said at the time that she would have voted for Russell over Sandra and Parvati, which was interesting. Because I believe she wasn't she like the only one out of the Heroes vs. Villains cast. But she's always been like a big like proponent for Russell, which has been funny. He's like, you wouldn't think Suri would be. What's the best move from a Traitors globally? Now, is there anything Suri did? I'm like, I don't know what like individual move there is. It's like I feel like a lot of these moves of like the Traitors turning on their own and not facing any blowback from that. I feel like a lot of those are kind of on the same tier, like with like Alex taking out Nigel and like Suri taking out like Cody and taking out Christian. I feel like those are all like around the same level of move. Yeah, I'm not sure like what would actually be like the best Traitors move, because I feel like all those are like kind of around the same.
You gotta get out of here.
What's Suri's worst game? I mean, like it has to be Heroes vs. Villains, just based on placement. But like, I think I was probably the least impressed with Game Changers. Even though Game Changers actually probably like
You fought in a lot of wars, right?
like obviously it's like one that people talk about a lot, and the fact that she got screwed over by Evangeddon and everything.
Does not guarantee our victory.
But I think it's probably her sloppiest game of the four she's played. Of Survivor, obviously, and then Traitors was near perfect. So. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that RHP was going to cover MILF Manor, which is again just funny. I'm not going to. I'm not going to bother watching it. But it would be funny if I did.
Another earthquake. This whole place is gonna fall apart if those keep happening.
One in Heroes vs. Villains, there were confessionals or scenes where Russell talked about winning Samoa. I believe what the story is that he had to record both. Where like if he mentioned how he did on Samoa, he would have to record one where he won and one where he didn't. I believe that is the story. By the way, this is the fight that took me forever in my original playthrough because I just died here over and over and over again. And actually, to be fair, I'm actually in a similar position. It's just that I'm on easier difficulty. I think taking out Bam was a good round. I mean... Now, was it that, like, it's exceptionally good? Like, I think it was good, but, like, it's not, like, anything that's, like, that I would, like, call out as, like, oh, that's the best move a Traitors made. Like, it definitely sows, like, dissension within the Faithful to make them confused over, like, what's going on. Okay, well, that's bullshit. Oh, by the way, I did not even get Peacock. I just watched it. I watched it legally. So, yeah. We've been vindicated seeing Cody crack under pressure the first time he was ever in nature. I don't really... Like, I mean, one, I never, like, felt like that wasn't a thing to begin with. Like, I always expected, yeah, he probably would, like, not handle pressure particularly well. Which has always been, like, my, like, hesitancy with putting him at number 1 on a Big Brother player ranking, is that I never felt like he would handle adversity well. However, I feel like in a game of Big Brother, he just wouldn't, like, face that adversity that often. While on the Traitors, it's just a game that's set up for him to, if he's a traitor at least, it's a game that's set up for him to always face adversity. So I just feel like the Traitors just at the end of the day is like not a game for Cody. Okay. Which is funny considering like how much he wanted to play as a traitor coming into it. When it's like, I think he would have been, fuck. I think he would have been much better off if he just played as a faithful. I think it's one of the few times where Traitors trying to create chaos actually worked. Maybe. I mean, I think the Azra move did a similar thing. I mean, really, I feel like that was their strategy, right? Early on was just to like create chaos. Again, this fight sucks. I hate this fight so much. Ugh. Wins Jenna versus Amber. So my reading of the. By the way, I did find that out. So that was the other scenario that I was thinking of. So I was thinking about this before, where like one of the last few streams we talked about these scenarios, these final threes, where like each of the final three can win. All Stars is another one of those, where I think all three can win depending on who they're up against. Where obviously Amber beats Rob. Then I think Rob can beat Jenna. It really comes down to Kathy, but I think it definitely is plausible. But I think Jenna for sure beats Amber. Because again, like it's this thing of like there's three separate factions that all have different priorities that end up leading to scenarios where all three can win. Where in Jenna versus Amber, Jenna would have Alicia, Tom, and Lex, as she would in any scenario against Rob or Amber. But then she would also get Kathy for sure, because Kathy was very anti-Amber. There we go. That wasn't so bad that time. So that would be the 4. Where like, yeah, the other 3 would. Oh no, and even in that situation, Rupert would probably go Jenna too. Considering like Rupert and Amber never had this like deal that Rupert and Rob had, and also he had like a connection to Jenna. Mind you, it's one that like she betrays him, so it's like it's not one that's like super solid on him giving her his vote. But I think in that situation against Amber, I think it's likely. New Year's Eve is on Sunday this year, is it?
Be quiet.
I doubt I would stream on New Year's Eve. Depends on what I'm doing New Year's Eve.
This feels different.
But yeah, I doubt I would stream New Year's Eve.
I had hoped to never see my son go to war.
It'll probably just be on New Year's, or maybe even like the Saturday. I don't know. Oh wait! No, it was that fight. This is the fight I was thinking of. Fuck me. Fuck off. I thought we were done, but no, it's this fight. This is the fight I was thinking of. That was bullshit. The fight I was struggling with was even the fucking fight I was struggling with last time. Was this fight? Do I celebrate Chinese New Year? Yes, but not really. It's like I do because my mom does, and her family, but like I don't actually, like I don't personally care about Chinese New Year. But yeah, actually, I don't know how this is gonna work this year. Considering part of the reason why I started streaming so late was because, and the reason I have to get up early is because a family friend ended up having a brain aneurysm, which is obviously depressing. But because of that, I have to. My mom is going to Atlanta to see them, and don't know how long she's gonna be gone. And I have to take her to the airport. That's why I have to get up early in the morning. Fuck off! I actually died there. That's bullshit. But yeah, so yeah, she's probably gonna be gone. Because that's next week, I believe. So she might be gone, might not. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm even gonna do anything this year. But do I think Requiem is better than this? Yes, I think. I don't know. I think I might have it higher right now. We'll see how I feel about the end again, because like, dude, for the ending is probably the best like narrative part of the game. So we'll see when we get to it. But like, as of right now, I think I probably would have Requiem. I think I enjoyed my replay of Requiem more than I enjoyed my replay of this. So Campo's goat Inco wrong. It's tough to say. Like my inclination, like I would think you would be, but like also I would have thought Gabe would have been. So you never know with like Jason, Scott, and Julia on like how they would look at these people, and also when you got like Debbie, who would probably be someone that's willing to vote for Joe. It's like you never really know, but I would guess he was. Okay. There we go. Okay, that was actually easier than the previous fight. Thoughts on Chauncey, Queen of Daly? It's whatever. By the way, that challenge for sure going... Like, I feel like they for sure went around longer than they intended on the team format, right? Because that challenge, like, for sure was supposed to be a ride or die pair challenge, right? Like, that felt like a very strange challenge to have as a team challenge.
The price we and others paid for this war is high. It will only get higher.
It'll be worth it.
Does Courtney win a Courtney, Amanda, Denise Final 3? She can. I'm inclined to think that Amanda would win, but you never know. Because I think PG, Jamie, and Eric would go Amanda. I'm not 100% where Todd would go. I would be inclined to think Amanda, but you never know. But like John Robert,
Ragnarok awaits our call.
other person, James, they go Denise. Actually, no, Courtney doesn't win. Courtney definitely doesn't win. A Courtney, Amanda, Denise final 3. So that's actually worse for her. Yeah, because like the votes that go to Courtney go to Denise in that situation. Okay, so this is the final mission, right? So we're at the end. Even though we're only an hour and 17 minutes in the stream. Yeah, I didn't like it either. The Traitors UK twist at the beginning.
Beginning of the end.
I mean, I like it better they came back later on than them not. But yeah, I think I could have done without it. Oh, I think Horacio definitely has a good chance at winning, right? I mean, I don't know, like him and Olivia didn't do that well in that mini final earlier, right? Like they kind of had a breakdown, but outside that, it's like Horacio seems to be the type of person that would do well at a final.
Anything in Midgard you want to do? You know.
Nope, I don't want to do anything. Let's just get this fucking done with. Yeah, even if we finish the game early, I'll probably just go to my original save and try to do some side content because I never did side content. Thoughts on like this Bolzen? I thought it was fine. Like I'll be honest, I thought it'd be better. It was fine. Like obviously, it's like to see Jordan lose to Horacio is all like pretty surprising and everything, but I just thought it was a fine challenge. Susie, Sugar, Kenny wins. It's not even close. Kenny probably wins unanimously.
Ready when you are.
Like maybe Maddie goes Susie, but outside that, it's pretty much a unanimous vote.
I was kind of hoping to see some of them here.
Same thing with Maddie, Susie, Sugar. In that situation, Maddie does win unanimously. Actually, no, because Bob would vote Sugar. Actually, I guess Bob would vote Sugar in the Kenny situation too. But either way, Kenny would still win by a lot.
Do not underestimate him.
Rousing speech, brother. Very inspirational.
Susie, Sugar, Crystal's the more interesting one. I think Susie.
Welcome back. Hilda Sweeney informed me of your success.
But obviously, those are like the three biggest goats. By the way, that's the video that I still want to do. That's on the schedule. Is
Who else agreed
the what if video about like what if all the goats made it to Final 3.
They
or
are
made to the
reborn.
end.
Corporeal
That's
and
still a video I
uncorrupted,
intend on doing at
thanks to
some
no
point.
small
But
amount of Vanir magic.
um,
They're shield maidens now.
Nice.
did Susie and her final tribal gain votes? No, there were already
through.
locked votes for her.
The elves
If
come
anything, she
first
lost
to unite
Randy's
against
vote,
Asgard. That gives us an advantage by air.
where
And
Randy
with
was really the
Hell's
only one that
army
was
for
like
a vanguard.
What
not
about
sure of where to go.
Will the dwarves fight?
We haven't heard from him.
43's Fame for Your Mind. I don't have
We
that.
have what we
Yeah.
need to clear a path for the Ragnarok.
Mind you, I did listen to Jesse's deep
Well,
dive,
we
or not
sound
deep
like
dive,
that.
his post-game
Why, why don't you
interview
all-
from RHP. I just finished listening to that today.
It's good to see
I haven't listened to
so
Carla's yet.
alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself when last we met.
Yeah, no need to theorize for 43. Definitely not.
Like we,
No, is there a worse scenario? Who else? Who could be? Obviously, like no one towards the end game, but
we stand ready.
and Sammy seemed like a decent threat. Noelle was definitely a threat.
Please excuse me.
I guess Ryan. I guess you could add Ryan, but
Freya,
yeah, I mean, I guess that is like pretty much the worst final three.
If the towers are the way in, we count on them being the way out.
and if they are not,
Recently, we rewatched Fiji. You're actually high on it. I liked Fiji. Yeah, pre-swap is pretty bad,
that honor
but yeah, I
of
think
yours, you have
after that
what
it
is
gets
clever,
better.
and the respect of your
And I think
troops,
post-merge is actually
and you
genuinely
have
good.
faced this enemy before.
So, yeah.
I held his
By the way, I
in
didn't talk about that.
this
Survivor
time.
Michigan
This is
season 1.
our invasion,
Rewatching
a
it is
siege
kind of
on his
weird.
terrain.
I still
want
love it.
Miles'
I still think it's a very,
experience
very good
wartime
college
general
Survivor
in the
season.
field. I don't
I
care
don't know
about
if I
the
have
odds,
it like
care about the prophecies and
in the
champions.
elite status I had it
Just need us to
before.
win.
Like I do in the sense of
I
like
know what I'm asking.
quote unquote nostalgia. Something I didn't even realize though that I found so funny is that Survivor Michigan started airing when I was when I started the channel. That's something I find so strange. That I didn't realize that like Survivor Michigan season 1 was literally airing at the time that I started YouTube,
Thanks.
which
Sleep
just
on
feels
what we
weird because I always assumed it was
Let me know
older,
when
but
more
I guess not. Also, something that is weird that like I never like really comprehend until now that I believe even the Survivor Michigan season 1 people are younger than me. Barely, but like because like I didn't think of that until now that like Claire is 1 year younger than me. So that means that like pretty much everyone Survivor Michigan is younger than me, which is depressing. Because like Maryland, that's not the case. Like Maryland's like a lot of the people in Maryland of the seasons that aired so far are either like my age or older. But like yeah, it is weird watching Michigan now, thinking that like everyone but like probably like Dale and I don't know how old Will is, but like some of these like graduate students, like all those people are younger than me.
I don't know what tomorrow brings, but if tonight is our last
Wentworth,
night,
Spencer, Abby final three.
I
Wentworth
suspend
wins
feeling something
by
besides hate.
a lot.
Will
Do you mean
forgive me for this story?
Wigglesworth?
There's nothing I'd like
At
more.
least that would be a.
Except
Actually,
perhaps
Vera probably would be
And do
a
I mean I've lost
Spencer
a step?
win, maybe. I don't know. Like Wigglesworth would get votes.
Due respect, love.
I think Spencer would probably win.
Silly stories.
Just because I feel like it would be one of those scenarios where like, are they really going to vote for Abby when like Abby wouldn't have that many votes outside of like the Sierra cast like contingent wanting to vote for her? I feel like at that point, actually even Sierra, I think Sierra will go Spencer over Abby anyway. See, I think Spencer would win in a Wigglesworth one, but again with Wentworth would win like pretty handily. I think the only people voting for Spencer are like Jeremy, Tasha. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's probably it. Enjoying Survivor New Mexico. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see people do reviews on college Survivor stuff. It's just that it won't be me. Thoughts on Alex Angarita? I think he's I think he's an underrated player in the grand scheme of things. Like he's not like this truly elite player or anything, but yeah, I mean he definitely was probably a player above or ahead of his time to a degree. Though to be fair, I think he does get a bit overrated in like certain aspects, or not overrated, but I think like his move to vote for Mookie, in the Mookie boot, I think is like probably a bit overstated in the fact that it's not like he did it because like he just thought, okay, Mookie's the second most likely to go home, not because he actually thought there was going to be a split vote where he would actually be safe from a split vote. But still, yeah, I think he's probably the third best player of the season, maybe. Like after Earl and Yawman. What traitor could win the season? Could win Survivor? I guess not Suri. But Cody California can win Survivor. I don't think that's literally like the way I think of him now. It's Cody California. But I think he could win Survivor. I think it would be a rockier road than Big Brother, but I think he could win Survivor. Christian probably not. Who's on UK? Will could probably win Survivor. Amanda, maybe not. I think maybe Amanda would be like more of a Suri sort of figure. Who's the other? Alyssa, probably not. And then you got AU. So you got Angus, no. Claire, no. I think Nigel could win Survivor. I think Nigel seems very savvy in that sort of stuff. And then Alex would be great. Oh, I forgot about Marielle. That was her name, Marielle. To be honest, I kind of forgot she was a person. I always like think of like Alex as a traitor over Marielle at this point. For some reason, I love how like I remember fucking Claire, but I don't remember Marielle. Yeah, I mean she could do well. I feel like she's the type of player though that'll probably be too big of a threat by the end. I have not done What If There's No Immunities, but it is on my list of videos. But it's also one that's like there's so much. Like that's like so much to replay that I just don't know if I care enough. Oh yeah. I think a lot of people hate Alex and Lacey for their final speeches, which like I get to a degree, because like obviously yeah they come off as like very like petulant. They also like have a lot of like racial undertones that are like kind of icky, especially Lacey's in particular. But yeah, I find it entertaining though. Again, like that's not out yet, is it? My jury speech ranking. I don't even remember when that's coming out anymore. I think it's not until like May now, because I think I delayed it in favor of a couple of the Survivor videos I made more recently. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I was making it come out like around the time of the 44 finale. Yeah, that's a fun video. I've actually rewatched it a couple times. Which is funny considering it's not even out.
Damn fine woman she was. Apart from her taste in
Oh yeah. Lacey's is fun. Yeah, and that's also the thing to factor in. Like, it's funny because they make themselves look terrible. It's not like it's not like it's a entertaining final tribal speech because like you agree with them. It's because like no, they look like fucking idiots when they're doing this, and Lacey's in particular.
Watching over us, leading us home.
Does my request upset you?
I mean, I think that's the way everyone is. When they talk about assessing fellow Big Brother players and everything, it's like obviously, yeah, if they like played with them and they looked at them as a good player at the time, they're gonna talk about them as a good player. Like that's just the way it goes with most people.
To be prepared for when my time comes.
Like it's not just a Cody thing; it's like literally every Big Brother / Survivor player ever. I love how like this fasting has not gone well, considering I'm really hungry right now. But then it's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mortals must do such things.
I see The Last of Us is #1 trending on Twitter for me. So how far did The Last of Us go? That's something I don't know yet. Is like how far into the first episode did it go?
You're quiet.
I have nothing to say.
Because like I know Ellie's in it, so like I know it goes
I
like.
enjoy hearing your voice.
Then again, I know there's a lot of scenes like from pre Joel meeting Ellie, right? I'm pretty sure like we get to see like her with Marlene and all that stuff.
I would have chosen different.
They really need spores. I feel like I don't really care. Like to me, that's not a massive issue. I think how do I think Cam will do on All Stars 4? Like, probably win. I don't know. I mean, I guess you do have like so she's there with Cara Maria, obviously. I think that's definitely gonna be a duo. I definitely think they'll be targeted, but like
You would have me trapped in the
they're
ground.
probably gonna be good enough to overcome that. You would think. And also it's like it's not even a guarantee they'll be on the bottom necessarily, but I mean like the women field is like pretty stacked. Like you got Cara Maria, you got Laurel, you got Nicole Zanata, you got Cam. Like that's like 4 pretty strong competitors. And with them leaving quarantine zone, interesting. That's pretty far from them to get in an hour and 20. I feel.
He once tried to take charge.
Is the Robert stuff in it?
That was different.
Circumstance, yes, but not on purpose.
There's no tension when dealing with infected bodies? Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see that to a degree. Hey, we'll see when I actually watch the episode. Won't spoil the Robert stuff? Okay. So, I don't know, like, I'm assuming they're going to cut a decent chunk. Because, like, that's something that kind of stuck out to me when reading their interviews, that they very much talk about, like, how you have to make changes when changing from, like, the video game to the story, which, like, I feel like the action sequences are really going to get cut down. I feel like there's going to be a lot more, like, a lot less, like a lot of the filler that's there in The Last of Us, that's there because, like, there needs to be, like, gameplay involved. I feel like a lot of that's going to be taken out. I think we already saw that, like, with, like, Tommy's Dam. Like, we see in the trailers that there's not going to be Tommy's Dam. There's going to go straight to Jackson. Like, I think stuff like that's definitely going to happen. There's going to be a lot more cutting down of that sort of stuff. So, like, I think once you think about that, it probably does make sense that it's only going to be 9 episodes.
And yet we love, despite the inevitable.
But still.
We open our hearts to it.
For all we know, Cara Maria gets benched. I think we're solid on this cast, right? Unless, like,
them from the highest peak in all the realms.
I guess, like, unless, like, COVID or something happens. Tough as Nails is so boring. Like, I couldn't tell you. I don't know if the other seasons are even good either. I forgot, I did want to watch Tough as Nails at some point. Don't know if I will, though. When our show Walking Dead Telltale will go, it could be interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think if anything, like, I would rather watch that than, like, any of the other fucking Walking Dead spin-offs that are currently going on. They added a lot to the prologue, so they made some reductions to the quarantine zone. Okay. Like, I could definitely see that. Like, obviously, they still need a way to introduce Marlene. But really, yeah, all the Robert stuff is, like, not necessary. Especially, like, how long it takes. And I talk about this in the fucking last episode that'll be out in fucking 5 months. But, like, yeah, like, a lot of that part of the game is there for game. Like, it's there for tutorials. It's there for tutorials to the gameplay systems. It's there to introduce you to the world. It's not really that necessary from, like, a pure storytelling perspective. Oh, is Riley already involved? I'm surprised Riley's already involved. Okay. I think Walking Dead Telltale, it's like, how many episodes do you do that? Because, like, the base game, if you just, like, do it pure narrative, it's probably, what, like, 10 hours? And, like, unlike Last of Us, like, The Walking Dead Telltale is, like, different in the sense that there's not really sections there that are there for gameplay, or at least not as many. Like, I mean, like, you have, like, things like searching around, like, camps and, like, stuff like that. But, like, that would also take time on the show. Like, I don't think it really stretches out the runtime that much, like it does with Last of Us. Oh, you meant Sarah. Okay, Sarah. Yeah. Again, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I assumed they were going to expand that. I assumed that, yeah, Sarah was going to be have a bigger role than in the game. Because I do think when you because I think something that's so integral about the prologue of The Last of Us is that you play as Sarah initially, and through that, it instantly connects you to the character of Sarah, which they don't have on their show. So I felt like they were probably going to need to add a bit more to like connect you to Sarah. So I always assumed that they were going to add like some stuff to her.
It will be an honor to fight alongside.
Do you think Cersei and Daenerys would be good Survivor players? Maybe. I mean, Daenerys probably not. I feel like Daenerys is the type of person that like she'd go power hungry, right? Like she did on the fucking show. But like Cersei, maybe. I feel like Cersei could probably keep it a bit more under the radar. Rank the 4 horsemen as players. Alex, Edgardo, Dreams, Mookie, maybe? I don't know. I don't think there's actually that big of a difference between... Like, I think Alex is number 1. I think the other 3 are, like, kind of close-ish. Like, obviously Dreams gets, like, to the end. But, like, also, he had, like, no chance at winning at the end. This is the end, right? This is Ragnarok? Cersei the biggest villain in TV history? Probably not.
General?
I think you debate bigger villains in Game of Thrones
Sir.
than Cersei.
General.
Any schedule changes? Yeah. I mean, like I talked about at the beginning of stream, but the Traitors was already a schedule change. That was the Saturday video.
These lands.
What's the game I've played that would have been better as a TV show? Like debatably The Last of Us, but I don't know if I actually agree with that.
I do not want this war.
I think any of the Telltale games. Really, I think for the most part, not many.
Prophecy.
Thing is, I personally enjoy the medium of video games more than TV shows.
Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything.
But I think in terms of core narrative, there probably are like, I think really most probably.
Odin has taken so much
Because like, at the end of the day, like the way that games are written are just like fundamentally different to how it would be in TV and film. Just because you have to incorporate like how the player interacts with the game, and in turn, like obviously base things around gameplay and everything.
Means that Odin burns too. As well be.
Person plays player played Amanda and True Jackson. I don't know what that is. Who is it's Danielle something, right? Plays Freya. Music is great in this game, I will say that. As much as I don't even like this game that much anymore, the music's still great, and performances are still great. It's just everything else. Vasudi, is that her name? I knew it started with B, but I just didn't. Oh yeah, there it is. She's 46? I didn't realize she was that old. I thought she was like 35 or something. I think the God of War theme is probably my favorite. Or it's probably not my favorite, but it's one of my favorite pieces of music in games. She was in Parks and Rec. I guess 2 episodes.
Ready yourselves.
This is like a clay thing of, or not clay. This is a wax statue of Trump, right? Because if not, then it just looks fucking weird. Do I still stand by my Megan's potential win in All-Stars? Yeah. I mean, nothing changed since the last episode, but we'll see how the next episode goes. But it is him. It looks fucking weird.
They're trying to shut out Ragnarok.
You gotta stop those war machines.
I like this more than Mass Effect, personally. The music overall in God of War than Mass Effect.
Not an ideal start.
I do want to do that though. I do want to do a video game soundtrack ranking.
Ingrid, we don't have time.
My issue has always been like it feels weird to do a ranking without like playing the music. But I think I probably would for that specific video. I think what I'll do, like, because it's something I did. So Lasers did a video of that recently, and like he obviously had the music like just as the background music while talking. I think that I'll probably just do that.
Well,
yeah, I think I'll definitely do that at some point. Don't know when, but it could be fun.
Freya, with me. Watch our flanks. To the war machines.
Start playing Persona 4. That's cool. I really want to play 3 and 4. I just don't have time right now in particular. I don't know. I might try to do so after that, after like the game's 2022, but we'll see. I really would want to though. I mean, technically, I own Persona 4 already. I don't even need to buy the golden version. Like, I technically own it, but obviously, I would ideally like to play on PS5. And now on Persona 3 at all, I believe. Okay. Yeah, that would be the first video with audio outside of my voice. Because I've thought this before. I don't like background music in videos. I always find it like distracting. Like I get what it's supposed to like be used for and everything. Like I get like the purpose of it, and I get some people like it. I just don't. And like that's always been like I don't know. Like, I think like one of my the thing that I like about my videos is the fact that like you by the length of the video, that's exactly how long I'm talking. Like you can see like that's how much actual content there is in that video. Where like that's something that always bothers me with these big retrospectives that some like big YouTubers do of like video games and stuff, is that like a lot of it isn't actually like that, like because like I remember like Lasers has like a 3-hour 30-minute Witcher retrospective or something like that, but like it's not actually 3 hours and 30 minutes because like he's actually like playing scenes of the game in the middle of it, so it's like it's really like probably like a 2-hour 2.5-hour maybe video, but it's like you're just like putting like little like a minute of cutscenes essentially. It's like that's always like bothered me too. Kevin from Michigan post episode 4 so he didn't give a fuck about his relationships in the game, and Will still hates him. I can see that. I mean, like Will, like from my understanding, again, season 3 is supposedly like this season that like they still hate each other to this day, and like 100%, I feel like Will is one of those people. So yeah, I can definitely see Will hating Kevin to this day. But yeah, I don't know. Kevin's fine. Like I think he's a fun like personality. I don't think he's good at the game, but he's at least like fun to watch.
The war machines. We use them to breach the flaw. Strike the city with our allies.
Sounds desperate.
Good. Desperation is our
Does owning your game mean not lying about your gameplay in Final Tribal, or not sugarcoating your game? Both. I mean, it's having awareness of your game and playing up to that. Like it's both being like truthful about your game, but also like truthful about your game, not undercutting other people's games. Like being aware of what you actually did in the game.
Odin's new Valkyrie queen is phenomenal.
Which one did I choose? What is this?
I would think so. Then we must hurry.
Pick only one game. Wait, okay. You can pick only one game from each row. From each row. So the first one, Left 4 Dead, GTA 4, Rainbow Vegas. I don't like any of these. Like, I mean, GTA 4 probably. I feel like that's the one I would be the most likely to play moving forward. But like, I probably like outside that, like, I don't see myself playing Left 4 Dead, Rainbow Vegas 2, Viva Pinata. I maybe Viva Pinata in the sense that I always thought it'd be cool to do a Rareware ranking. But outside that. Second one, Lost Odyssey. I'll definitely pick Lost Odyssey from that second row. I never finished Lost Odyssey. Like, I own it. Like, I really want to actually, like, properly play Lost Odyssey. Because, like, it's very good. Like, I just never had the time to actually finish it. And I feel like it's a game that I would love if I played now, but I just never did go back to it. Third row. I'm probably more likely to play Tomb Raider Underworld. Okay, I'm about to die. But, Mirror's Edge is good too. Gears of War, I always wanted to replay Gears of War. No. Third row, Prince of Persia 2018 is one of my favorite games. Even though it's actually, like, not that good, but I loved that game when I was younger. And then the last row, probably Fallout 3. Yeah, that'll probably the picks. Do I follow TikTok? No, I don't have a TikTok. I fucking hate TikTok. Everything, I don't like this, like, short video format. I don't like these, like, fucking 15 to 30 second videos. Lost Odyssey stream. I would love to stream Lost Odyssey if only it was available on PS5. Because I own it on 360. And I believe that's the only thing it's... Well, I mean, I guess it's on Xbox. I guess if you add an Xbox... If I had an Xbox, I would be able to stream it there through backwards compatibility, but I don't. Is there a case in Big Brother that a finalist flip enough votes to win? No, I don't think so. Not in the modern format. I mean, I guess Tyler came close to winning in the fact that he flipped Haley and through that had 4 votes instead of 3. But no, I think the modern format's just like very difficult to flip anyone, like flip more than like 1 vote. Like, I think people more than likely have their votes already decided.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Oh, I say Prince of Persia 2018. Yeah, Prince of Persia 2008. Is what I meant to say. I actually own 2 copies of it, don't I? Yeah, I own PS3 versions of that. Because I bought so I originally had the 360 version. That's the version I played when I was a kid. And then I bought the PS3 version because I wanted to, like, the intention was to keep around the PS3 version of those the games from that generation. Just because, like, oh, fuck off. Just because, like, at the time that I was doing that, like, PS3 is my console choice. But then, and then, yeah, like, now with backwards compatibility on Xbox, it's, like, more convenient to have the 360 version. So, because I literally have both.
Odin's new Valkyrie.
I don't think the actual, like, when it comes to the choice between JC and Josh, the asinine part of it is, like, by the time they make the decision, it's asinine. At the, like, starting point of the week, it's not. At that point, it doesn't really matter as much. But it's like, by the time that they are deciding to keep JC, which is, like, literally at the last second, or keep Josh at the last second, like, that's when it's bad. Like, that's, like, when, like, 100% they should not have. And again, it works out for him. Because, like, Kevin is able to manipulate Josh really well, but I don't think that was, like, really part of the decision-making. to be fair, I mean, it definitely wasn't, considering I 100% don't think they were even thinking that was a possibility. Philosophy in Survivor Big Brother, it's probably changed. Like, I don't know if the actual philosophy has changed. I think it's more so like how I can explain it is different. Where like I probably will end up redoing that video at some point. Alex, Mookie, Edgardo, final three. Not Mookie. One of the other two. Edgardo, from my understanding, was like pretty well liked.
This way.
So like potentially him, but I think Alex is probably the one that was like looked at as the bigger player.
Up here.
But I don't really think that mattered that much from the Fiji jury.
A welcome sight, but he didn't follow us from Midgard.
What's the survivor that made the game harder for themselves? Tony in Kageon. Like, I think Tony's like kind of the example of someone that played like way more than he had to. In Kageon. Not as much in Winter Civil War. Still a degree in Winter Civil War, but like not to the extent it is in Kageon. Did Boston Rob make it harder for themselves? Like, when did Boston Rob make it harder for himself? I think the situation he was already in made it harder for himself. But I don't know if he made it harder.
Keep moving.
I think some good players just get bored and start doing shit. I mean, at that point, are they really that good players that they're able to get bored so easily and just do shit to ruin their game? But yeah. Is there room in Tales of Marina for a video game of it? Like in terms of like can the entire series be a video game? Yeah.
Looks like the Giants made it after all.
Like, I think you would expand. Actually, I don't know. Maybe each book would just be a game.
Never mind.
But if you mean like, its own individual store, or like it would be like a side like video game, you mean? Then like potentially even that, but I don't know if I would want to. I think it would be kind of like a Last of Us situation where like you technically could like do like a story within this world with a different group of characters, but I also feel like it would take away the point of the actual story itself. Right, supposedly that thing with The Last of Us where like they're not going to go beyond the scope of the game or the games because they don't want to create new stories or whatever according to them. I did not mean to do that, but whatever. Sean Hannigan, Blindside, the most Blindside I've been as a viewer? Probably not, but it's definitely up there. I think the most Blindside I was as a viewer is probably like... Actually, I don't know, probably by the time it happened, yeah. Oh, maybe the Garrett Blindside is definitely up there too. Sarah Blindside. Oh, and for Sarah, I guess I think I probably had it. I think I was blindsided how like glorious it was. In the fact that like I think I assumed that okay, yeah, Sarah will go home, but I didn't think like two idols would be played incorrectly right beforehand, and then it'd be this like really epic back and forth between votes and everything. Oh, fuck off. I completely forgot that we were back with Atreus. We really have not been paying attention to him. Bigger villain between Boss Rob and Russell? Russell. I think that's the question.
Damn it! Ragnarok is supposed to be here. Why isn't he here?
Okay. What the fuck? Yeah, and also the Jeffra, that was the thing too. Yeah, with the Jeffra vote reveal where it's like both their idols are played incorrectly.
So what's the plan? How are we gonna breach the wall without Ragnarok?
The war machines.
Oh, so we're pretty desperate, huh?
I think some people who would be really solid in the game can get overwhelmed with Solitude of the Island. Yeah, 100%. But I think that's still like a factor in the game. I think the same thing in Big Brother happens on Big Brother. Probably even more so on Big Brother. Where I think with Survivor, I don't think it's necessarily boredom that would harm things. I think it's like hunger and like just living in the conditions. Where I feel like boredom is more of like a Big Brother thing. Where like with Survivor, there's not as much time to be bored. Where Big Brother, it's like it's almost all just boredom towards the end, especially. Would R2 be in best soundtrack video? It would definitely be up there. It's not like my top pick personally, but it would definitely be up there. Yeah, we're gonna play RDR2 soon too. That's gonna be exciting. Especially because I delayed the I canceled the GTA 5 video, but I delayed the playthrough of it. So RDR2 would be first. So I believe, is it Red Dead 2? No, actually, it's Assassin's Creed. So Assassin's Creed games, and I believe I'm playing Walking Dead Telltale first. Because I'm doing a Season 2 video at the end of next year, or end of this year. And then also, I want to do a 400 days video still, so I want to replay that. So, and that'll be in July, and that'll be in July, I think. So, yeah, I'll play that a bit earlier. Yeah, so it'll be Walking Dead, and then it'll be RDR2. And then I think it's Life is Strange 2 after that. I think that's it for a bit, for games for videos. But yeah, I'll play GTA 5 at that point. We might play Witcher 3, maybe? The remaster? Actually, I never upgraded weapons. Like, that's part of the reason why I'm always having difficulties, because I just, like, keep on forgetting to do upgrades. Not that this really matters here. Cool. There we go. Trish wins again too. Cass. Maybe Wu. That's probably about it. Like she was like if I'm doing like a final 3 of GOATs on that season, it would have been Trish, Cass, and Wu. Is that the right? Oh no! Wait, I did. I maxed out Atreus. When did I max out Atreus? I didn't even know I did any upgrades for Atreus. Whatever. Spencer and Tasha actually played the merge round really well. Yeah, I agree. It's just that Cass is Cass. Maybe Genius type deal is best for preventing burnout and boredom. What is up with the camera? Okay, cool. I feel like the camera's getting like stuck on the cliffside or something.
Left side.
Nicole Franzel on BB18 could have gained votes from... No, I don't think Michelle for sure was never voting Nicole. I think Bridget could, but like it's not that likely, especially against Paul.
Behind you. Watch out.
But again, there's a world where it could happen. But like with Michelle, there was never any scenario where Michelle was ever voting for Nicole. If Mr. Beast randomly gave me $1 million, what would I do with it? I would just not do anything with it. I would live. I'll probably quit work and not do it, like not work for a while. Okay. Actually, too fair. I'd probably still work. But I'll probably just like, I guess I'll retire earlier? I don't know.
There! That pillar is standing on the fleet!
I guess it wouldn't be retire. I guess I would, no. Well, you get the point. It's actually, like, I would work until I would feel like I would have enough money, and then stop and then probably just do YouTube the rest of it. I don't fucking know. I guess it depends on, like, what happens, too, with, like, with real life stuff.
No! That Valkyrie falls them through the rotate!
Your friend.
She'll be fine! We got more important things
First
to
round
worry
of
about.
Traitors is over.
Even if
What
we
needs to
can't
change for
reach
next
the
match?
wall.
Yeah, I think there needs to be, yeah, for sure. I think there needs to be some change to the challenges. I think that's my biggest criticism, is the challenges. I think really, like, I wouldn't be opposed if they just, like, straight up made these, like, immunity challenges instead. Like, for me, I just think it's, like, kind of lame, this, like, building up the prize pool. I never really liked that, even in, like, the mole and stuff. I think the prize should just be the prize.
Where is your army?
No more dwarves are dying for this!
Like, I just always found it dumb that, oh, you can win, like, $244,000. Like, why not just $250?
Before you break them, we must turn them on the floor.
So, yeah, like, I think just, like, turn the challenges into, like, immunity challenges or like, for shields, obviously. But, like, I don't know, just do something better. Don't make them so fucking boring. They were, like, they're entirely pointless. And, like, I love how USA literally just makes them pointless, where it's like, oh, yeah, the final challenge, if you succeed, you get all the money anyway. So it's like, okay, well, then what the fuck was the point of all the other challenges? Oh, I think the Russell stuff was definitely bigger than the Cassidy stuff. Especially because, like, the Russell stuff lasted 2 seasons. Like, back to back.
What bloody time he showed up.
And also, like, Survivor's just, like, a bigger deal at the time, too, for not, like, even then, like, that was after, like, the decline in mainstream talk about Survivor, but still, like, it was definitely, like, I feel like the Russell thing was definitely a bigger thing than the Cassidy situation. Especially when, like, with the Russell stuff, it's like, the entire season is based around Russell. Or, like, here, it's like, okay, Cassidy was, like, I feel like there's, like, other people, like, you got Jesse, Carla, Cody, as, like, people that are, like, okay, those people probably should have won, quote-unquote should have won. Where it's, like, with Samoa, it's like no one else was there outside of Russell, from an audience perspective. Yeah, it was definitely lame, the fact they just gave them all the money anyway. What is this? Last of Us seems like a pretty faithful adaptation of the original game, but I think it is cowardly to leave out the scene where Joel gets killed 18 times in the first clicker room. If you're dying 18 times there, I think that's fucking sad.
It's war. Wars are won.
I don't remember how it was the first time I played the game.
Everything.
Like, I generally don't remember anymore. Like, I remember, like, certain sections, oh yeah, that annoyed me. But, like, I don't remember, like, how long it took me. And, like, now, obviously, like, knowing the speedrun and everything, it's like, it kind of, like, minimizes the difficulty of the game to me.
You feel their pain because that's...
So, I don't know, I feel like, oh, you see you later, because party's probably already gone. But yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't have a great sense of, like, difficulty in The Last of Us anymore. Especially, like, not ungrounded, just because it's like I know what to do.
Open your heart.
And, like, I always play the game with that knowledge now, so, I don't know. I still need to do the grounded playthrough. I still want to do, like, an actual proper grounded playthrough. Well, probably, like, maybe that'll be something I do on stream. around the time of like after I'm done with these games I want to do videos on.
What can we do?
Yeah, what is this?
See the size of that thing? I think we're gonna win.
What the quote from Xi'an?
I mean, if they don't kill
I will say, I actually would like to see Xi'an play Survivor
Why
again
have
at
you
this
stopped?
point.
Ragnarok
I think it
is
would be
here. We
interesting to see
finally have Odin
Xi'an
right
play
where we
modern
want him.
Survivor, especially because like, she always seemed like someone like, at least in Thailand, like very like ahead of her time there.
We will breach the wall at Hrimthur's Flaw.
With what army?
Atreus and I will be enough.
That's suicide.
It may be. But we will die seeking justice.
I'm feeling George's gonna be an early boot. I already had that sense.
Can that
And
weapon
again,
break
like,
open the flaw?
spoiler, minor spoiler alert.
One way to find
Yeah, I
out.
always got the sense because of social media activity with the him and Sam Frost announcing that they were having a baby in the middle of production. So yeah, I don't know. I always got the sense that yeah, Jordy's probably not making it far.
See if he will listen to reason. Odin will not get away.
If he does.
Yeah, we still got what, Thor boss? Actually, we still got the entire Atreus section. And then we got Thor boss battle, and then Odin boss battle. For 2 hours. So we'll still probably have this done around the 3-hour mark.
Protect him. I will help those that are trapped.
Yeah, I think I think that seems like a likely spot for George to go. At least, I don't think he's going to be an early boot. I feel like if he was, I don't know if he would get as much promotion as he is.
Sentry, be careful.
Or like, I don't know if they would want to hype you up on him if he just like went home right away. But yeah, like I think like swap, that's probably around the spot where like I'll start worrying for George. And like I think like considering how big of a target he has on his back, I could see that being like that being a thing of like him being used as a shield early on and then not like after the swap where like he's not with his original people. I rank Sarah in a BB Can 3-player ranking. I don't know actually. Like because like I would probably have Bruno, Godfrey, Zach above her. Probably Ashley. Actually, I don't know. Would Ashley be above her? Because like technically, like Sarah does outplay her at the very end. But I don't know. Like I think at best 4. But also like I can't see like below like 6. So I think AU will be good or more the I think it'll definitely be more of the same. I think it'll be better than Blood vs. Water in the sense that like I could see the game playing out better because like I think a lot of the issues with Blood vs. Water is like more so the game itself was kind of boring for a while. Where like I think that will be better than Heroes vs. Villains. But I think like in terms of editing, in terms of like production decisions and everything, I think it'll be the same. I don't think they'll change anything. I do love Atreus' theme too. I think Sandra giving Denise her idol, I think are some of the worst moves by a winner. I think obviously JT, I think you still like have to mention. Like I think there's like rationale for it and whatnot, but like it's still bad. Then, oh, is there anything in Winners at War?
What? You want to thank you?
No, I just want.
I don't care what you want.
This change.
Actually, I guess it's like if just worst moves by a winner. I guess it could just be like Mike's move at Final 9, right? At the auction. Which, to be fair, people were already going to target him anyway, but that definitely like solidified that, yeah, we're going to go now.
You really had me believing you that we didn't have to be enemies.
Dude, you're okay?
Yeah, Tyson not playing his I thought the rock draw was dumb. There's rationale for it.
And you're here to kill us all.
No.
Where like he didn't want the play the idol and it being back in circulation.
She's a friend.
But
Friends
yeah,
don't
still,
bring
like,
the end
I
of the
would have
world
played
to
it.
each other's doorstep, Loki.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sam is definitely like a major highlight of
I
Blood
made
vs.
some bad
Water.
decisions.
You do that a lot. I'm not sure.
But it's not enough to save it.
It's not a defense.
If John
I just
Netter were
wanna
1
make
and
it
2
right.
in a BB Can player ranking, we're
Skilder
3,
okay?
4, 5,
Have you
6.
seen him?
Why wouldn't he be? What are you talking about?
Odin is
Who
willing
else
to
would be
sacrifice
high?
the Guardians. He put them along the wall
Probably
to try and
Kenny would
deter
be
us,
pretty high.
knowing they can't fight. Their deaths are just
I
meant
guess
to slow us
Adele
down.
would be somewhere like Adele and Heather.
And how am I
The
supposed to
two being in
believe
sloppy
you?
seconds.
Because
I don't know where I would have
He's
Sabrina.
right.
Oh, wait, Arlie would also be kind of
That's who
high.
Odin is.
Yeah, I'm surprised Khan's not here. Like that was something that so the Talking Tribal got announced, like who's going to be on it, and it's Khan because like last year it was George and Haley, so obviously they can't be on it. Yeah, but yeah, it got announced that it's Khan and Brooke, which is really random. But like, yeah, I think that it makes me even more surprised. That, yeah, like why wasn't Khan on this season? It's like that always like that really threw me off that Khan wasn't there. It's like we got the sneakiest Survivor player ever in Steve, but we didn't get Khan.
But not for him.
It's so weird because every time I hear her voice, I hear fucking Atlanta Fisher.
But our family.
Oh yeah, Sam was definitely hated. I knew that.
We can be one again.
Yeah, and also yeah, same thing. Yeah, David not getting the hate
What he's doing
for doing the
is
same
wrong.
thing to. I mean, too fair. It's not the same thing, but like, yeah, it definitely is like a similar situation. Especially considering like David then like throws it in her face too, right?
He said if we held our ground, we'd be safe.
Like, I definitely think the David thing was like
He said we owed him.
probably worse in my eyes. Where like I think with Sam, it's like she always kept it to a game level. It's not like she was like going around like gloating about how she stole Jesse's idol. Where like David's like literally like taking out the idol in front of her and like voting her out, like with it around his neck to like mock her.
He'll listen to you. Are you ready to go find the rest of your people?
Does Nicole Franz will be anyone but Cody and anybody but Cody in Memphis? You mean she beat every so she beats every but Cody? Okay, like we don't 100% know if she beats Enzo. It's like we assume so, but like I think there definitely are like a lot of more scattered votes there. That I think like it's pretty close. I think she probably beats Christmas. Who's sixth place? Tyler. She doesn't beat Tyler. Yeah, it's like I don't think she beats many people. Like I think she just like barely beats Enzo, and then she probably doesn't beat. I think she probably beats Christmas, but that's probably it in the end game. Like I think Danny probably beats her. If not, it's like very close. But I'm inclined to think Danny beats her. Just due to the fact that I think Danny would have more respect from like Devon, David, Kevin.
Hold on.
There's a rumor, Trace, that you get picked up by BBC. In terms of what? In terms of like airing it? Because like Traitors US got picked up by BBC. And like they're airing it right now. Or do you mean picked up as in like they're going to do another season? Why would BBC do that? So yeah, I assume it's just that they're going to air it, right? But yeah, that's cool. I don't know if that's really going to do much though, in terms of like I don't think it's going to make it more likely that Traitors AU gets brought back or anything.
You fight well.
My dad taught me.
That much is clear.
Yeah, well, thanks. Sorry, he's not.
I know.
Don't agree with Cody praising Daniel Donaldo's one of the best never win the game. I mean, yeah, but again, like I don't know why you're hung up on like that. Cody's like boosting up his friends. Like literally every fucking person does that. Like if you ask Tyler, like Tyler's gonna say, "Oh, Casey's one of the best players to ever play the game" and stuff like that. It's like they're all gonna fucking say that about people that they worked with. Respected Jesse for not blowing up Sam's game, just telling Jordy. Yeah, but I also feel like he probably would have if he had like more time to think about it. I think he probably regrets not blowing up Sam's game.
What's going on? I thought Ragnarok was supposed to help us.
The creature is not whole. What remains is incomplete. It cannot fulfill its purpose.
Like I don't see like Network 10 doing another season of The Traitors just because BBC wants to air it in another country. Like I don't think it's like completely dead in the water, Traitors AU, unlike Challenge AU, where Challenge AU is like completely dead. There's no fucking way they're ever doing another Challenge AU season after how much that bombed. Where like Traitors AU bombed, but it didn't like to like a ridiculous degree to where I can't ever see them bringing it back. But I don't think it's particularly likely. I didn't even realize Thrud was with us.
Wait, where'd Sentry go?
He has done his part. The rest is on us.
The rest is on Desmond. Yeah, we're only like 2 weeks away from seeing that soon. Let's try arguing with a former Big Brother Survivor contestant in a live stream and not agreeing with their takes on fellow players. I mean, like, I really don't care that much. Like, I mean, like, if I'm listening to, like, a former player talk about their opinion, I think it's like, okay, that's their opinion. Like, I really don't care beyond that. Where am I going? Oh. The first boot had a Brian Hart trajectory. That's something. I would like to watch those Quebec seasons. Like, if only they were, like, I mean, I don't know, for all I know, they are translated. But, I don't know, if they were, like, subtitled in English, I would consider watching them. But I'm not going to go out of my way to watch them when they're not. Even if they are, it's like, no, it's not like a major priority of mine, but like I definitely would like to watch them. Yeah, Jordy definitely had a weird edit. Where like, if I remember, I think he got like a decent episode 1. Or like episode 2 maybe it was, but like he got decent like one of the earlier episodes, and then yeah, he was like pretty purple until the Sandra boot, right? And he just like all of a sudden gets like so much credit for the Sandra boot. I mean, if I'm gonna watch them, I'm gonna watch them all if they're available. Like, I'm not the type of person that's not gonna watch a season because it's known to be bad. Oh, okay, what the fuck is that? Like, when I watch something, I watch all of it. Like, it bothers me to not watch all of it. Okay, that looks ridiculous. Do I actually have to fight them? Dude, this fight takes forever. Like, can I just fucking get there already? Do you think Traitors is Rachel's best appearance? I'm too honest, it might be. In terms of gameplay, obviously. Yeah, I think it might be. Dude, I was actually genuinely surprised at like how like mellow she was early on. Like it definitely feels like yeah, like a more like savvy Rachel. And it kind of blows up towards the end, but like, yeah, I think it was probably her best overall performance. Cassie from Michigan had a purple head until Elizabeth. I don't even remember. Until the Elizabeth. That's like super far into the season, isn't it? It's like what, final 8? Now what do I have on my confessional count for Survivor Michigan? Let's see. But yeah, I assume Cassie's one of these people that like was just a pain to deal with. Like I know her scheduling was weird, right? But like I assume she's kind of like a Kara, where like Kara from season 1, where like just got no confessionals because like they were just like too busy and didn't really bother. Actually, I'm looking at this right now. Cassie had a big premiere. She had 7 confessionals in the premiere. 3 in episode 2, 2 in episode 3, 3 in episode 4, and then yeah, she's purpled for a bit. Until yeah, Lisa Boot. But I don't know, she has a decent start. But like has like a 4 episode stretch in the middle where she's not that present. I feel like Mason Confused might be my favorite season on the rewatch. We'll see though. That worked. Game, thank you. I think Josh has one of the most perplexing edits in global Survivor history. Yeah. Especially like considering how like massive of a figure he is for a season. And like also like it's weird too because like they promoted him in the preseason. It's like him and Jordan are on the poster. Like the poster is literally it's Sandra Nina, it's Sandra Nina, Mark and Sam, Chrissy and Croc, and then it's Josh and Jordan. Yet Josh and Jordan just get like no content until like halfway through the season. Here we go, the moment that Jordan Gambers sent back in time.
Back Ragnarok. This fight is mine.
But if I could just...
Take Atreus and the mask and do not look back. My son trusts you, so I'll trust you. Get away from her!
Celebrity Big Brother quote back season 1. Female contestants quit. Oh really? There's like that sort of controversy there. I'm pretty sure I already know the winner of seasons 1 and 2. Or, like I couldn't like name them off the top of my head, but like I feel like if I started watching a season, I feel like I would remember who the winner was. Because I know I've seen like the results before. Alright, here we go. Thor fight and then Odin fight, and that's it, right? Let's see how easy this is on easy. I feel like the Thor fight was harder than the Odin fight, right? Okay, that was just dumb.
Fight me! Can you? You're what the All-Father made you. You can choose.
I get a chuckle of her saying she's gonna use a strategy. Oh yeah, I did find it funny. Like she like talks about how she's an icon, right, or something like that. That was like her first confessional. Which like, I just found her like her entire wording of that to be super funny. God damn it. I think the reason why everyone's targeting Brandon and Rachel is that they isolate themselves from the rest of the house very early. Start winning comps. Yeah, 100%. And also, I think the brigade had already formed, and they used Brandon and Rachel as this like scapegoat. to
Think for yourself a moment. You're firmly swallowed.
like putting targets on them to keep them out like keep them out of danger for a while. I don't know why I Love Money was canceled. I do not. Isn't Dr. Will's wife or like are they still married? I don't remember. Like wasn't she a I Love Money winner or something? That's a thing, right? But yeah, like how is the strategy and everything on Celebrity Booper or Quebec? Like, is it toned down like you would expect it to be, or is it actually like?
If this is the end, you'll die. Then you're king.
Look up why I Love Money is canceled. Is it like a really stupid story? That was a Will Wall. I thought he was fun. He's a massive character on Time and Change, first season Time and Change. I forgot what the actual subtitle is. But yeah, he's like he gets like a ridiculous number of confessionals that season. Calling it stupid might be problematic.
Won't be me.
But yeah, Will Wall's a great character. I think he's better on College Survivor than he was on Real Survivor. Mind you, he probably plays better on Real Survivor than he did on Time and Change, but he was definitely a bigger like presence. I stupid. Didn't he have like 2 idols in his pocket? Okay, well, this is just me being dumb. I definitely did, like, could have easily avoided that. Okay, I'm about to die, maybe? Pick up the health, please. Fuck off. Okay, well, that's great. Actually, I guess while we're here, I might as well look up the I Love Money. What's the I Love Money thing? I don't even know what I Love Money actually is. Like, I don't even know, like, what is the actual game of I Love Money? Wait, where do you see the story? Like, I looked up I Love Money on the Wikipedia, like, on Wikipedia, and I don't see anything. Oh, I forgot Mindy Hall is, yeah, she won I Love Money. I forgot about that, too. That's also a thing. So it's like a VH1 challenge. Okay. Wow.
Won't be me.
I think I'm playing on the easiest fucking difficulties. So I'll just replay the entire fucking fight. When he says that, it reminds me of Will Smith.
Everything was fine before Loki showed up.
Oh, it's under season 3? Okay. Wait, I'll look it up after this.
He almost convinced me.
Ah, shit. No, I pushed the wrong button. That's fine. Maybe. Nope, it's not fine. God damn it.
Thor, listen to me. You have nothing I want to hear.
Okay. Okay, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. I'm probably gonna die here. No, I mistimed that, so okay, cool, that's fine. Alright, let's look it up. Alright, I Love Money Season 3. Oh, it was just canceled. Season 3 was canceled. That's a great sign. Wait, there was a murder? Wait, okay. Dude, cast member Ryan Jenkins' involvement in the murder of Jasmine Fior, as well as Jenkins' suicide. Well, that's fucked. Wait. So he won, and then, like, afterwards, there was, like, news. So did they film it, and then just never aired it? Yeah, as of 2022, the season remains under release. That's so fucking weird. Yeah, that's fucked. Wait, so he killed his wife? That was his wife? Dude, that's so weird. Like, I feel like that's always, like, a thing that people talk about. It's like, what would happen if something like that happened on a show? It's like, yeah, that's insane. They literally, like, never aired the season.
Still won't be me.
They're about to air season 3 and just shot season 4. Okay, so yeah, so season 4 was already in the can then? And they just, like, never did another one after that? That's so weird, dude. Like, imagine that happened on Survivor. What would they even... Yeah, what would they do? Like, would they just, like, literally cancel the entire season of Survivor?
Convince me.
Oh, they canceled every reality show on the network? I really wonder, like, what would happen? Would Survivor do the same thing? Like, if Survivor... Like, if it turned out, like, Gabler killed his wife or something. Like, what would they do?
Odin does not shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like, it's such a weird, like, situation. He's like, A&W had, like, the Drew Dressel thing, but, like, they just edited him out of the show. Which is, like, to be fair, it's, like, possible for A&W. Okay, cool. Yeah, like, Survivor and stuff, obviously it's, like, much harder to edit out, like, a singular person out of the entire thing. And, like, even then, they didn't even fucking do it for Dan Spilo. So it's like, I don't know what they would even do. But, they, like, and especially if it's, like, the winner of the fucking season. Yeah, I did see. So yeah, like, he was like, he had like, violent offenses before that, but they just, like, didn't bother checking, like, international records. Yeah, so that's obviously really fucked.
What the fuck are you waiting for?
Right, so we just got the Odin fight.
My son calls her friend.
Actually, to be honest, I think maybe what we'll do, we might just end like pretty close after finishing the game, because, like, we're probably gonna be done, like, what, like 30 to 45 minutes or so. Which, like, again, I have to wake up early tomorrow, so it's like, I guess we might as well just end there anyway.
What I've done. Yes.
And we'll still be live for like 3.5-ish hours.
But what will you do now?
Yeah, and the fact that, yeah, they still bothered to show Dan Spilo at the getting his son out there for family reward. I go, what a fucking weird time that was. Fucking like IOI was literally just what 4 years ago.
No more.
Not even 4 years ago, right? Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, 3 years ago from 43's airing.
For the sake of our children, we must be better.
Actually, again, like this is another situation. He could have just said, "We must be better." He did not have to say, "For the sake of our children." It's like another instance of like the writers like just blatantly saying, "Hey, we got to tell you the theme right here. People won't understand it." We definitely didn't mention "we must be better" a billion times in the story before
Why
this.
isn't he dead? Are you talking? Who told you?
Yeah, I was high on Dan
You
Spieler
don't
preseason.
talk. You don't think. I think. You kill. It's a simple fucking concept.
To be fair, Dan Spieler had fun pregame interviews.
Sif was right.
Even Jeff Probst fucking loved Dan Spieler preseason.
I just didn't want to see it.
What is this? Are you broken? I am your
Outside of the murder, I love Money's a great show. I could see that.
To kill.
Sarah made a great choice in having a huge all-star system right after that shit, so yeah. Which I'm sure that was intentional. I'm sure they were like, nope, we're not going to do Winners of War, but oh, the Dan Spieler situation, oh, we got to do Winners of War now.
Not want this. Dude, this was all their fault. They've done this to us, to our family.
I just love like Odin just turns like maniacal at the end. Which I mean, I guess to be fair, it's like that's kind of the point, but still.
Your own son?
Alright, let's go.
Rude's gonna be fine. I saved her. And Thor. That one's on you. You turned them against me. You turned them all.
Yeah, Robin, Sandra being mentors on the season, I think that's like a complete afterthought, isn't it? It's like I feel like now like IOI is just like, yeah, that's the season of Dan Spilo. That happens. I wonder, like, what were Rob and Sandra thinking at the time? Like, when they were watching these, like, tribals that involved, like, Dan Spilo and everything. Like, what were they thinking?
Sounds like a great idea.
But they were there, right? Like, they were still, like, watching from the booth at that point? Like, they didn't leave until the finale, right? So it's like, they were there during the Janet stuff, right? Oh, fuck off.
You started this fight.
No. This all started long before you showed up. You are a nobody. A plague, god, killer. This is what you wanted, right?
I wonder where franchise would have went if they... like, I don't think they were ever doing an all-movie 40. I think the intention was always to do a returning season for 40. Oh, that was just me being dumb. Let me pick up the health, thank you. They're saying yes to winners. Oh, fuck off. Just fucking teleports away. Okay. Obviously the problem with Quebec is just the fact that like it's not in the English language. So like most of the people that would watch Survivor Big Brother US and Big Brother Canada can't watch it. Okay. Fuck. I went the wrong way. The top 10 worst episode of all time with Jamal, who I think it would probably be in the top 10. Especially if we're doing that as its own individual episode and not including part 1. Like, I think the Jamal boot, that would in particular be very, very low. Like, I think maybe, like, outside of, like, the Sue quit episode, and... Oh, was there another one? But anyway, yeah, that would be very, very bad. Did they film Borneo and Outback back? No.
You hoped for? Was your plan really all that much better than mine?
Not back to back.
I hope you got
I'm trying to think. Actually, was it even that? No, because like Borneo already aired at the time Australia filmed, so it was actually, I believe it was a longer layoff. Maybe not a longer layoff, but anyway, it was still a layoff enough to where like, because like a lot of the like Australian Outback was like greatly influenced by the results of Borneo, and that's why Australian Outback is the way it is. It's because they were trying so hard to not be Richard Hatch and not reward like villainous gameplay. Oh yeah, Australian Outback finale, yeah, and then Rice Wars would probably be those in consideration. But I think Jamal Boot would probably.
One thing I need you to know.
I don't know, like I mean, Australian Outback finale, is it actually the worst episode of all time?
On me anymore.
It is so boring. Like, yeah, it probably still. I think its length is what's the issue. Where like I think if it was only like an hour-long episode, it'd probably be like at least a bit better. But considering it's like 2 hours, I feel like that's like eh.
You always sought knowledge well. Now I'm going to teach you.
Or like an invisible HOH veto and vote result.
Everything.
Ow.
Bow to your queen.
I always loved you. You know.
I think it could be interesting to see a tryout, but I don't know if it's like something I would love to like see them do all the time. Yeah, I think 100%. Yeah, it's the worst episode doesn't involve any like icky stuff.
Father?
But again, I think a lot of that's just because it's length and because like I think if it were to be edited down to like a 1 hour episode, I don't think it's that bad. Like I mean, it involves the like you have the Colby voting out Keith and like making this like $1 million mistake. You have Final Tribal, which like it's not great, but like at least it's a Final Tribal. It's like okay.
No.
So it's like I don't know. I think if you just like cut out all the arts and crafts and everything, then it's like it'll be okay.
This is your moment.
The problem is that they don't, and that's why it's so bad.
To hide you from me, but this is your destiny.
Yeah, like you guys are like a twist and stuff. Like, it could be fun to see like play out once or twice, but again, it's not like something I would need like every season.
Unfold the secrets of life.
What's the worst episodes of Survivor? Number 1 is okay. Well, it's the fucking clip show. The clip show from fucking Tocantins. That's number 1. Number 2 is We Did It, Guys. Episode 11. Oh, that's also a fucking clip show. And the next one's a clip. They're all fucking clip shows. Until fucking episode 2 of Kagian. That's the next worst episode. And you got the Ars and Vetus boots. Oh no, it's the Vetus and Tina boots. In Blood vs. Water. And another clip show. Then Blood is Blood, which is the Kelly Wentworth boot.
You choose to be nothing.
In San Juan del Sur. Here we go. Final boss battle. Yeah, this is a shit list. This is like a super easy fucking fight. The two are meant to be. It's like, you're all working together now. I love how I say that just as I get hit but twice in a row. I never get a heavy attack from my spear. I was ever since you had the guts to call out Outback is the worst season ever. People have been more prone to dislike. I don't know. I feel like there's always been like some people not liking it, but I feel like it's not like. Too fair. I don't think I pay attention enough, but maybe there is more people not liking Australian Outback. And I think also like, but I think like when people like see that I don't like that I have Australian Outback as my least favorite Survivor season, I think it makes people think that I like actually hate Australian Outback. Where it's like I like it more than like most other reality shows. Still, I just think like in comparison to the other Survivor seasons, I don't like it as much. But I also like Survivor more than most other reality shows out there. So it's like, for me, it's like the worst Survivor season is still better than like the best Circle season, probably. Okay, what the fuck? This is me being an idiot. I literally just said this fight is super easy and I'm like almost dead. Not even at the halfway point. I really did remember this being a lot easier than this though. Okay, come on. Like, can I not die here? There we go. Should Mutiny return? I wouldn't be opposed to it. Especially on a, I feel like with these seasons in particular, when there's no swapping everything, I think Mutiny could be really interesting. I don't know if anyone would ever take it, though. I think that's kind of the issue. Is that, like, Mutiny, like, actually, yeah, like, realistically, no one's ever going to take a Mutiny that doesn't involve, like, you being swapped already. I think, like, post-swap, like, I think that's probably when it's more likely to be used, but I also feel like that's when it's, like less interesting. Whereas, like, the only time we see it used is when Candace and Penner flip, and, like, that's because obviously Candace had those relationships from her original tribe. Like, that wouldn't happen on, like, unless, like, someone's, like, really dead in the water, I guess. I guess that's probably the thing. Like, but even then, like, I don't know if, like, would Mary Ann have flipped on Taku? Like, mutinied from Taku? Probably not. I'm so gonna die. Or not. How is this fight not done yet? Oh, obviously they had mutiny. I think it would be, like, interesting just to talk, yeah, who would have potentially mutinied. I'm not gonna fucking run through the entire season. Beyond that, but yeah, I think it might be an interesting thing to talk about, like, who would have considered mutiny. That's too fair. It'd probably just be the same people that, like, end up flipping post-merge. I guess there would be people that, like, got booted pre-merge. Oh no, I'm about to die. No, okay, cool. Oh wait, he still has 2 bars of health. I thought he was, like, almost dead. So I think Vladimir Putin is an idiot to invade Ukraine. Probably. I don't fucking follow Russian politics well enough, but I would assume so, considering obviously, like, no one's backing him, right? I mean, I guess too, for probably, like, isn't China backing him or something? But still.
You've ruined everything! Everything I worked for! Everything!
Oh, I think you definitely get a lot of viewers if you stream. Especially if you streamed on YouTube. But, like, I'm sure for sure, like, I wonder how many people I could get if I streamed on YouTube. I don't want to. Like, there's a reason why I didn't want to stream on YouTube. But, like, I do wonder, like, how many people would show up.
If you just played your part, none of this would have happened. What was it all for? Answer me, Loki! What's it all for?
Didn't Savage threaten the Drakes? Yeah, that's a story. Savage himself has said that's not true. However, we've had like multiple people say it is true. So it's like, I don't know. Including Rhino, who like is like Savage's like closest ally. So it's like, I don't know. It probably is like somewhat true. Like maybe Savage was just being like kind of an idiot and like not realizing what he was doing. But like, I don't know, I feel like there's gotta be like some credibility to the story. To where like multiple people have the same story, unless they're all like, just like for some reason like on this big like campaign to merit Savage for some reason. Some fellow YouTubers trash content. I don't know. Maybe. I really don't care. Again, I don't think my content's good either, so it doesn't matter. Again, if someone like trashed my content, I would probably agree. Like, I feel like there's more talk about like how people disagreeing with my opinions than there are like the actual content and like how it's made. When like really, like there should be more talk about how poorly it's made. Okay, did not expect a quick time event there. Michael threatening Kate to vote Geraldine the worst movie trailer history. I mean, like, technically he survives, right? So it's like, I feel like I would put like Christian's move. That was like really dumb, right? Like Christian's move to just like out of the blue say that he got an offer to become a traitor and turned it down. Like that was stupid. I think that's a dumber move than
You did those things.
Michael's.
You killed your own son.
It wasn't my choice.
Is Raven winning a circle? I think she can. Like she was my pick. At least last week. This week I think it's a bit like it's Raven, Chaz, or Sam. I could really see it being any of the three.
I have to know what happens next.
Yeah, I just love like Christian just like, and like this is the thing I don't know. Like, so were they under the assumption that that Alan Cumming was just going to announce it anyway? I think that's the thing that I'm wondering, because like if they thought that Alan was going to like announce that someone got an offer to become a traitor, then like at that point, then yeah, I could see where Christian like doing that is like a preemptive move. But like there was no like reason to really think that, I guess. I don't know. And like I think it does more harm than good, right? So I don't think like does Suburban Spencer hate me? I don't even know. Maybe he does. If he does, good on him. I really don't care. But what has Survivor Spencer been doing? Or is he taking time off in between Survivor seasons? Oh, I forgot. You look up Survivor Spencer. Fucking Spencer Bledsoe comes up.
I swore I would never rob from you the choice.
Yeah, he hasn't done a video since his why these Survivor players attacked me from 2 weeks ago. Yeah, he needs to do some off-season content. I love how his most viewed video is still Chantel from Survivor 41 has lost her mind. And the thumbnail is just I hate white men. Is Marvin the best playboy ever? It's kind of the worst. He like lost both. I'm too far. One of them was a catfish anyway, but still, it's like, I mean, he's kind of like the worst playboy ever. I mean, he must be doing something well with casting though.
That's what comes next.
Kate telling Rachel she doesn't like how she. Oh, that was hilarious. I literally wrote that
It's Ragnarok.
that like word for word in my notes. Like that was just such a funny exchange. Can't wait to buy subs. How much is it to buy subs? Like really, it's like. By the way, also like buying subscribers actually harms your channel more than anything. Where it's like when you buy subscribers, it's like you're lowering your viewer to like sub ratio. Because like unless you're also buying views, I guess you would have to buy both. But even then, like buying views doesn't really help if there's no retention, because like that's also like the big stat is like how much people are watching your videos. So it's like I guess you would have to like pay for views that stay and watch your entire video. I guess that's gonna be the point where like it actually matters. But I just never found the like what's the point? I guess unless you just want like this inflated like sub count or whatever. Survivor Spencer's Aussie video. I want to see my dick. Yeah, where are these sort of videos? That's the Survivor Spencer we need.
Wake up.
We don't need these. Is Survivor 43 the best season ever?
Glad you've come back to us.
Actually, why is he just like not have thumbnails for some of his videos? I never realized that. So, like some of his videos, like he doesn't even bother to put a thumbnail. Also, I mean, I guess it probably is just like him uploading a picture of the episode. Yeah, want to see my dick? It actually has 2.2 thousand views. Yeah, he only has 2.7K subscribers, so like that's almost his entire like sub base watching that video.
Thanks, man.
It also has a video, The Downfall of Chantel Smith, and it's like Shan like putting teardrop eyes under her and saying, "I hate you all." I forgot he made a Carla video that's saying, "I hate white men." Oh, he made a video calling out RHAP, saying Rob is so woke. I gotta love Survivor Spencer. I mean, do you have to? I guess you don't have to love Survivor Spencer, but. Still. What do you think of the season circle? I think it's pretty much the same as season 4. Just like probably slightly better in my eyes.
So glad you're both alive.
I think this like last week was solid. Where I did like all of the Jennifer and Tom of it all, but overall still like I don't know, it's fine. Like I think it's my second favorite Circle season, but a Circle US season. But that's, again, not really saying much because I don't think a lot of them are that good.
Hey, glad to see the head injury didn't make you forget me.
What's the perfect bread, cheese, meat condiment ratio on a sandwich? I don't pay attention. I don't really study those things.
And one for the kid, too.
Best Circle season in general, I think is probably UK season 1.
Wouldn't be here if it weren't for
Best Circle US season, I would say season 3.
It's true.
Just swap
that is a video I plan on doing after the season of Circle is a Circle season ranking.
When we met, I was expecting this.
I believe there's it might be the end of the season. Might be the end of the Circle anyway. So
the legend came before the man.
Like maybe that'll be a good time for it anyway. Because again, like season 6 has not been renewed. Like by now, like when season 3 aired last time, we already knew season 4 and 5 were we're gonna film, where we don't have that here. Like normally they would have filmed at the end of last year, where like I don't believe there's any word that they have. So I would be inclined to think the Circle's done, but we'll see.
Y'all remember that time?
Yeah, that would put us at 11 seasons. That's still a decent chunk. Had a good run. But I think the problem with the Circle to me is that they just don't innovate. It's like it's a good concept, but it's one that it feels like they just like kind of got lazy and just decided to just do the same shit over and over again.
It was his choice.
I couldn't take that from him.
Is BB Can 10 top tier
saved
season
us
because
all.
of Kevin?
I'll never forget
I think Kevin is a big factor.
Family I thought
I don't know if he's
had was
like
taken from me piece by piece.
the end all be all. Like where I think if it was just Kevin, I don't know if it would be number one, but I think it's
Your mother
because
was
like
right,
you have
you
like again like these characters like Betty and
grew into that girl
Marty and Josh and like his downfall and everything.
but even more
Like
than
Summer, Herman. Like I think it's because like all those things put together, yeah. But I think like Kevin's involvement takes like the biggest piece of that.
Thank you for everything. I should find my father.
So stupid the game actually allows you to go this far back. There we go.
Atreus!
Oh my god, I don't fucking care. Let me get the fucking Kratos.
Glad to see you.
Oh no,
too,
you have to go to
man.
Agrabota first,
Listen.
right? And then Kratos shows up.
I want to thank you.
Oh, what else did you expect from the smartest man alive?
It's not just because you're smart.
Ramsey putting bread on Julie
listened to
Chen's
me.
ears, calling her idiot
And
sandwich is the
told
main reason why you back to Hell's
And,
Kitchen.
well,
I still want to watch Hell's
basically
Kitchen,
another
but I just
dad
don't have
to
the time at this point.
No.
Like, to be fair, I do have the time to watch it. It's just that if I watch it, I want to, like, properly watch it and not, like, just have it on as something in the background.
See you, Mimir.
Which is more of what I would have time to
good to see
watch
you about it.
now. Which is why I'm
You too,
watching
Uncle Sweeney.
Survivor Michigan again. More impressive, Kevin's BB Can 10 game or Dr. Will's All-Star game. More impressive? Maybe Dr. Will's? I don't know. He had a big target on his back. But also, it's like he had a lot of pre-game, so... I don't know. Like, it's impressive, also, like, not at the same time. Or, like, at least, like, not... Like, there's things to, like, demerit it at the same time. Where, like, Kevin, like, started on the bottom, rose from that. It's like, I don't know, maybe it would be Kevin. Especially because I think as a whole, like...
Maybe later?
I'm probably more impressed with,
My turn.
Which I guess, yeah, that's the time impressed. Yeah, fuck it, yeah, it's Kevin. It's like Dan Foley, but less problematic. Okay.
I'll surprise you.
Oh, you already have.
Traitors Ragnarok? What does that even mean? Oh, yeah, let's see. What unholy... Wait, what unholy combination was created?
You were in good hands.
Oh, it's just like, okay, this is just like crossing over Power Rangers with like a video game? Is that what it is? To be fair, I mean, like, Power Rangers already had its Ragnarok, essentially. Like, that's essentially just like Countdown to Destruction is.
Thank you for saving us.
I decided it would be better if I wrote the ending myself.
Or even beyond that, you can go to, like, Time Force's finale.
You haven't told your father yet.
I
have
see,
you?
there it goes, huh?
Told him about what?
Come on.
I forgot, I do need to do that Power Ranger rewatch at some point. Actually, I don't know how I'm going to do that, because I don't have time to watch every fucking Power Ranger season again. But I do want to do that Power Ranger season ranking.
Every part of
I think when I decided I was going to watch the history of Power Rangers again. I think that's what I planned on doing, right? And then actually watch the seasons I haven't watched yet.
Don't know how to say it.
Yeah, that'll be at some point this year.
I've got something I want to show you.
There's a random channel on Tubi that plays Time Ranger. That's really random, but Time Ranger's great. I've only watched, I never watched it with the official dub, though, or with the official sub, I mean, though. I've only watched, like, with a fan sub that, like, wasn't, like, known to be super accurate. But, it was great, though. Time Ranger's really great. I think it's probably my favorite, or, like, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's, like, it's probably the best Sentai series I've watched.
Atreus, I am glad.
And my favorite's probably still Gokaiger.
Glad
But,
you are too.
and Time Ranger's really great, though.
So.
Is Marvin problematic?
What's the end of the story?
Not really.
Before Ragnarok.
Just kind of fame hoary, but not really, like, actually problematic.
When death arrived, he asked why the old man had called for him.
It's not looking at the screen.
Caused the old man to
Yeah, Time Ranger's really good. I mean, like, it's actually, like,
after a moment,
like, I love Time Force, but it's actually a better version of Time Force.
continue on his
In most, I guess, to be fair, there's like minor things I like better. I mean, like I think Rancic and like I think the villains are probably better in Time Force than Time Ranger.
Fell, pieces of it landed all over the realm.
But like I think most things Time Ranger does better, and like Time Force is essentially like kind of a watered down version of it to a degree. But again, Time Force is still very good though. Like it's not like a Samurai the Shinkenger comparison, where it's like they just copy it one for one and it makes no fucking sense. At least it makes sense in Time Force. All right, here we go. We're done with the game. I think that's the last bit of gameplay, right? Or so it's just cutscenes.
Mother?
I mean, this is a great ending. Again, as much as I fucking don't like this game anymore, like this is a great ending though. Like I think this is exactly what the ending of this game needed to be.
My shrine in Jotunheim.
And the problem is just like everything to get there.
She didn't want us to know our fate.
We forged our own path because of her.
She went against her own people. Our people. To protect you.
What time is it? It's like 2:30.
It don't all open. I'm sorry.
Yeah, again, I feel like I think I definitely want to be done by 3. I think yeah, I definitely don't want to go too late here, considering I literally have to be up in like 3 or 4 hours.
I need to talk to you. There are other giants out there. And
no, I didn't watch Hell's Kitchen.
I think I know where to look.
I want to, but I don't have the proper time to fully watch it right now. Because if I watch it, I would like to do a season ranking at least. So like I would actually want to pay attention and not just like have it in the background, just like miss like half of it.
It's hard to explain.
So
Does it frighten you?
you'll have to wait a bit.
Yeah.
That is why you must do it.
But yeah, I intend on watching it eventually.
Like you taught me. Yeah.
We survived today because of your choices. Who to trust? Who to call friend?
Skip half of the episode. See, I feel like that would just bother me though. Like I'm the type of person that, like I need to watch like everything. Like it bothers me if I miss like a single like second of something. Like even with like the challenge, like the way I watched the challenge just bothered me. To where like I had to do that second watch through from the very beginning, because like I watched the challenge. Well, when I started really weird, where I went like, what did I do? I did like season 12, 13, 10, 11, then 36, 35, 33, 34. Or no, I think it was 34, 33. Then I went to 29. 30, 31, 32, and then I went all the way back to 14 through whatever. And then like, yeah, it's just like, it just felt so fucked. Like I had to like do a full rewatch again, and then I actually properly watched seasons 1 through 9. It just bothers me.
Take care of everyone.
So like with Hell's Kitchen, like I would watch from the beginning and just like actually watch it. But yeah, it's like, because like it's like if I start it, I want to like be dedicated to finishing it, which like there's what, 21 seasons, right? So wait, completely random, but I just learned that apparently in Mass Effect 1 console there was an option for you to save or save. Oh yeah, I did feel like I heard that before, but yeah, that was a choice of like which planet to save. And like this stuff's actually good. in this game. I just wish everything in the middle was good. Yeah, I've heard of... I think it's Bryce talking about Raj all the time, right? I'll hate Virginia. Or Virginia? Whatever. Is that the one that Bryce talks about? I don't think it is it? Raj might be the one of the best casting choices in reality TV history. He should have been on the Traitors. I mean, Traitors are getting all these random people. How funny would it be if the Traitors literally just turns into like essentially the challenge, but for like social deduction games? Yeah, it's probably like a lot to deal with, especially like with... Actually, I don't know. Like, do Vermeer and Novaria... They never really play a factor in future games, right? So they probably could have done it. In terms of like how it would affect future games. I guess like... Yeah, I don't know how you would do it in the... Because like you would have like just the events of Vermeer or just the events of Novaria happen, not the other. Or would it be like you do Novaria first and like you can completely save it and then you go to Vermeer and then that Vermeer's like fucked? Like you still play both sections, just that like one's fucked, one isn't? I don't know how it would work. But yeah, it probably would have been a pain. Especially in like 2007 for him to do all that.
And what now?
Raj is better TV than Michael and the Traitors. I mean, like, that's not real. Like, Michael's not, like, the best casting choice ever. So, I mean, I would hope Raj is better. There we go. We finished the replay of God of War Ragnarok, which I meant this as a replay that liked the game more, but it turns out I don't. So, that's great. I actually like the game less. So I can't wait to do a retrospective and fucking bash on it eventually. And too bad, this is still like not bad though. I feel like the tough thing with Ragnarok is just like how good 2018 is, and like I feel like you always want to compare it to 2018, and it's just like if you do, it's just like it's shit. But it's like I guess if you're comparing to like Ghost of Tsushima and stuff, then like it's probably better than Ghost of Tsushima. Like, it's probably better than... what are Sony exclusives? Maybe another one out there. It's better than Days Gone, right? I don't know. But yeah, I think at this point, I think I would have Requiem higher than God of War Ragnarok, though. But I feel like in a way, like, it feels weird, though, because, like, I feel like it feels like I feel like I like it less just because it is connected to 2018. Where, like, this obviously feels like a massive downgrade from 2018, while Requiem feels like an upgrade from Innocence. Even though they both have the same issues. Like, they both have, like, very similar issues. And are like around the same quality of game, but I just feel like I like Requiem more just because it feels better than the previous game that came before it.
We should probably talk about
Better than Lost Judgment.
We don't need to talk about her.
I mean, the God of War I would have God of War Ragnarok above Lost Judgment.
as his new Valkyrie queen, a Vanir goddess, your friend.
Actually, I think God of War Ragnarok is probably better than every game from last year outside of maybe Life is Strange True Colors.
What happened?
Even then, probably better than Life is Strange True Colors.
One she couldn't accept.
But again, that's more so like indictment on last year. Where like, I just don't think anything that great came out last year. What was my number 2 game? It was Hitman. It was Hitman 3 is my number 2 game. And I'll even like Hitman 3 that much. Like, Hitman 3 is my least favorite of the World of Assassination trilogy. And it's number 2 of my games of 2021.
Another one for the big boy himself.
But I think in comparison to 2020, though, it's like this is... I don't like this as much as Last of Us 2. I don't like this as much as Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't like this as much as... What was number 3 from that year? Was it Like a Dragon? What was number 3? I still plan on playing Immortality at some point in my life. Hopefully. Why can't I find my own video? Where's my 2020? I passed it. Where'd I have Valhalla? Oh, this is super funny, by the way. I love how, like, half the ads I see on YouTube now are fucking involving Corey Chase, who's a porn star. It's like Hero War. Oh, I forgot about 13 Sentinels. 13 Sentinels is fucking great. Totally forgot 13 Sentinels existed. But yeah, like, I would probably have this above Like a Dragon. So, like, that's probably, like, it'll probably be, like, number 4 on my 2020 list. But yeah, like, from 2022, I would have Requiem and I would have
Take care,
the other game, Horizon, above it.
I appreciate that. And we'll bring all the supplies we can, although it won't be much.
Don't worry about it.
There's no way I would like it. There's no way I like Immortality. We'll see.
Together.
Maybe I'll like it just to spite you then. Or maybe I'll just say it. Maybe I'll actually, like, hate it, but I'll actually put it, like, number 1 on my ranking. Actually, it can't be because I need to put, I'm in love with your dead grandmother, whatever that game was called. When should I play that?
Where to first?
We could take care of any lingering business in the realms.
I guess I'll play it,
Or
like...
investigate those pieces
I think the
of
intention was to play it
Either way, we're with
when
you, brother.
I have time off, so that probably will be, like, March.
Lunda also mentioned there's going to be a get-together to honor Brock's memory at Rad's Tavern.
You shocked that I beat it? We'll see. How long is it? How long is Immortality? Let's look this up. HowLongToBeat.com. 6 hours? It's not that long. I feel like I could beat that, right? Which save is it? It's this one. Yeah, so how long does this take me? Oh, I didn't beat it. Oh, I was really hoping that this would take me longer than my original playthrough. Even though my original playthrough, I played on hard difficulty and I, like, actually bothered to do side content. We're an hour off. That's so disappointing. Yeah, let's go in, not that. Might as well go in this save and just run around, I guess. Took 8 hours to get to the ending? Okay. Yeah, I literally did, like, no side content after finishing the game here. And to be fair, we're probably not going to end up doing that much, considering it's already almost 2:40 in the morning. I don't know. What do I even want to do here? What was I trying to do again? Oh, yeah, I never got to the fucking, the funeral scene. I forgot where that is already. Where's the funeral scene? Actually, to be fair, I probably should have just done that on the other save. Whatever. Actually, this looks really nice, though. I kind of forgot how good this area looked.
I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye.
Johnny Sins will be future Survivor winner. I'm sure he will. Yeah, he'll use all those. He has all those skills from all those different jobs.
I
meant that literally.
But it's so funny how like YouTube's like super strict on like nudity and all that sort of stuff. Yet they fucking like have like a fucking porn star and a whole bunch of ads and everything. It's like I mean like in terms of like and again no like obviously like no issue with people being porn stars if they want to, but it's like still it's like it is funny that like YouTube is like demonetizing people for like the dumbest shit. Yet they also like have fucking ads with porn stars in it. So
now
okay.
that we have a moment, can I ask you about your mission to Helheim with Hildisvini?
Ah, yes. Well, I can
Accurate?
see why
What
he
is
pulled
this?
off on such a subject until he saw if we survived
Best
the
God
battle.
of War games.
Yeah. What exactly did you promise the large bird?
What's number
Too horrifying.
one? Number one's God of War 2?
She'd like to
They have God of War 2 number 1, Ragnarok number
Hell's Eagle
2,
wants to retire?
Indeed.
3 number
And don't ask
3,
me what she expects to do with her
2018
free
number
time.
4.
I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Okay,
she
well I
even do
completely fucked that up. Ghost of Sparta 5,
Hell?
God of War 1
Apparently
6,
so.
Chains of Olympus
She
7.
just requires relief.
They actually bothered to rank Betrayal. Wait, what's at the bottom? Ascension? They put
Not exactly
Betrayal
an
above
office many
Ascension?
would wish to
I should do a God of War ranking.
Terrible
I really
weather,
should.
Infinite hours and the possibility of unleashing
Do I
terrible
own all of
mischief on
them?
the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't
I
completely
do,
trustworthy.
right? Not on the same console, though. I guess that's kind of the annoying thing.
Complete chaos.
Actually, I don't have a way to record footage.
I'm sorry I asked.
I do own all of them, right? Well, I'll say Betrayal. No, God of War ranking was never on the schedule. I had a Don't Nod ranking. Well, actually, I guess those aren't even on the schedule. Those were like planned. Don't Nod and Naughty Dog. But no, I never had a God of War one on the schedule.
Am I preferable to silence at last?
But I would like to.
I'm touched.
I haven't played the OG God of War games in forever, though, outside of God of War 3.
It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest.
But yeah, I have 1 and 2 on PS2.
A local laird of
I always wanted to buy the
eccentricity
collection on
chose to
PS3,
sequester
which
himself
I probably
in a
would if
small
I were to
coterie
do
of
this, just
kinsmen
play them all on
and followers.
PS3. Because I have that. I already have the Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus collection on PS3. I already have Ascension.
No distractions until they became wise men.
And yeah, I have 3 in
Aye,
2018
women,
Ragnarok
drink,
here.
mostly women.
Which is
As
stupid.
you
I
can
just
imagine,
replay. I don't need to
things
play them again. I
deteriorated
just
quickly.
played them.
Tempers were frayed
Now, what would
and
my
wisdom
ranking be? It'd
remained
probably
in
be
short supply.
2018.
One day, I watched as the laird
I don't know
and
where
his
the rest of the games actually go after. I don't know where Ragnarok even lies
brothers
within.
as fair as
Like, I know
any
2018's number 1. It's number 1 by a lot. But, like,
for their assistance for fear the
I don't even know why I think it's better between 2 and 3. I don't even remember what I thought of the PSP games in conjunction to the rest of the list. Yeah, I don't know if I even like I don't know where Ragnarok stands, like, within 2 and 3.
The day stretches on. The laird carries on.
Like, I mean, Ascension probably is at the bottom.
Lashes his teeth down to powder. Finally,
And
the damn
I
knight,
would probably have...
Brother, he cries. How could you do it?
Actually, I don't know, would I have God of War 1? God of War 1's just kind of annoying to play now. Like, I remember the last time I played it, I was just, like, really annoyed at, like, how many sections there are where, like, you just don't know where the fuck you're going.
The laird just smiles. Brother, I set that lass down across
And also, it's like, it's kind of a difficult game
carries her still.
to get through.
Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed.
I don't know, what am I even, like, heading towards? I'm not even, like, heading towards the right thing, right? Yeah, that's just the Mystic Gate. You know, where am I trying to go? Like, where do you go for the, like, what's the location of the post-credit scene? Because maybe that's where we'll just end. Okay, well, I guess I should name it the Brock scene. Sverd Sands. Actually, wait, is it a mission? Do I have it? Let's just be on Ragnarok. I don't think I have it. Did it do something for it first? I thought all you had to do is just show up. Whatever. Who from Circle Season 5 would be a good transition for a challenge? Marvin. I think it's the top pick off the board. Who else outside that? You got... I don't know. I mean, who else would be good? Like, I don't know. Sam's like challenge. Like, she'd be good. Like, a good character, but I don't know if she's like gonna do that well in the challenge. You got. What was there? Chaz, probably not. Again, doesn't really seem like a very challengey sort of person. Raven, probably not. Who else is there? Again, you got like Brett and Xanthi. It's like maybe, I guess. Haven't they wanted Brett? Didn't Brett turn it down? I could be wrong on that. Don't I even have the location on here? Whatever, I guess we'll just ride around. Who fucking cares? What is this? Okay. Do I consider myself awoke? What does that even fucking mean?
Something is on your mind.
Like, I find it funny when people use the term woke unironically.
Odin stole it.
Which, I remember I did one time in, like, one of my earliest streams, and I just, like, remembered saying it. I was like, what the fuck am I saying? Like, this sounds, like, really dumb, but whatever. Where am I going? I mean, I guess I'm not really going anywhere, right? Like, are there, like, do I actually have to, like, look for missions? No.
Or upon meeting the love of his life.
Is he Traitors UK's off YouTube? Not surprising. But, it's kind of easy to find elsewhere at this point. And to be honest, like, I think we'll probably just, like, end in a bit. What time are we at? Yeah, we're at 2:47. Because again, don't really want to, like, start anything major here anyway. They hear Claim the Fame announced season... Oh, did we? Is that a thing? I was actually getting kind of worried we're going to get Claim the Fame. Oh yeah, it is. Cool. This was 4 days ago. How did I not see this? Like, you would think I would have seen this at some point. Now the question is, do I bother doing a video on Claim the Fame? But yeah, don't know. Does it have a date yet? It doesn't look like it, right? Yeah, it just talks about what it debuted last year. That's cool. Happy for Claim the Fame. Should I bother? Whatever. We'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. What's something they absolutely cannot change in Last of Us HBO? Like, probably just things that, like, I don't expect them to change. Like the fundamentals of, like, the Joel and Ellie relationship. No, I mean, like, I always find it so funny Whenever, like, I watched the trailer like a billion times now, and I've seen the scene of him calling her cargo. Like, okay, I don't even know what the fuck just happened there. But yeah, like, I've just seen the scene of him calling her cargo a billion times. I just like laugh every time. Like, it's so stupid. It's like, why the fuck is he just directly calling her cargo? Ron DeSantis said that woke is someone who is young and doesn't agree with his policies. I could see him saying that. That seems about apt. Yeah, I know Last of Us is getting good reviews, both critically and like audience-wise, which is cool. We'll see if I like it. Again, I'll watch the first episode tomorrow.
Freya.
Like, I do worry about, like...
How did Odin acquire it?
Actually, no, I guess, like, I don't know, yeah, I feel like most of the Ellie Joel stuff should be fine, at least conceptually.
Separated Freyr from his soul.
Where it's like, even if they do cut out a lot of, like, the gamey stuff in it, it's like, the story, like, the core, like,
Me too.
like, build up to the relationship should still be there. I do wonder, like, because, like, that's also the interesting thing about the game is that, like, Pittsburgh is, like, a portion of the game that, like, is kind of pointless outside of the fact that it's there to build the Joel and Ellie relationship. And it's, like, this massive, like, if you're playing it more casually, like, it's a massive, like, what, 3-hour section? Where it's just you and Ellie going from combat encounter to combat encounter with, like, your relationship, building along the way.
What is wrong?
No, nothing. It's just.
So, like, I wonder, like, how they're gonna, like, handle the build-up there. Oh, here we go. Here's the funeral.
We're meeting at Rab's Tavern.
Alright, we'll do this, I guess. Might as well. This is the post-credit scene? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll do this, then we'll end, I guess. Wait, where is it actually at? That's like all the way down there. Opinions and all-star forecast. I think it's like half really great. It's half what the fuck. But it should be fun. Either way, I'm excited for it. It just feels like such a messy like group of people.
To avoid them. I think I can recall such a story as you mentioned, brother. A Greek tale for the stage.
Like, it's funny that like Gamer was like really hyping up how great the men were, while also like saying that the women weren't that good. Well, it's like I feel like it's a complete opposite now that we see the cast. Whereas like when it comes from the men perspective, it's like we have like what Leroy and Tony as like the only like men that seem to be like poised to do well. It's like the women. It's like we got what Laurel, Cara Maria. We got Rachel Robinson. We got. I feel like there's another one. Cam, Nicole. So it's like there's a lot of like big names or big like competitors, I guess there. I mean, Sarah older in the TV show. That wouldn't be surprising to me because I always found it weird how Sarah was only 12 in the show or in the game, where like Ellie is 14. Which I always found weird that, like, they're supposed to be... And, like, to be fair, it's a pretty minuscule thing. But, like, why did you decide to make Sarah slightly younger? Like, what was the point in that? Wait, where is it? Oh, it's, like, literally this random house.
Alternate lyrics to my ballads. Absolutely disgusting.
Opinion on Cara finally getting cast, I'm happy.
Now I wish I could remember.
Again, like, I mean, like, Cara as a person, I'm like, but I think she's a great TV personality.
A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bull's.
And I think she's like,
Once, he taught me a slightly easier
like, I feel like her
method of
loss has
waffle,
kind of
and
been
from that
felt
day on
in
called
recent
me
challenge
his
seasons.
Apprentice.
A true arsehole he was.
Wait, what's the game want me to do?
God, I'm gonna miss him.
Am I supposed to like
Hi.
listen to them?
Y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
What is this? Nicole Zanata thinks so. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, I knew about that. Yeah, that's like a really cringy thing. Which again, is just super funny that that really just shows you the intelligence of Nicole there.
You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were
Yeah,
one
Game
of
of
the
Thrones
dumbest
aged up
creatures
some
I've
of its
ever met.
characters.
Didn't expect you to be the bravest.
Yeah, Sarah's played by isn't it the daughter of Thandie
taking him to
Newton?
the
Is that who it
snared
is? It's something like that. It's like the daughter of like some celebrity, right? Which, yeah.
We'll wait for you there.
Like, I don't think it really matters at all. Did Laurel go hard on Paula in terms of what? I wish we got Paula. I think Paula would be someone I would love to see on All Stars. Though I believe she's like kind of out, right? Where she has like no real interest in coming back. Wait. How far away is this? Oh, it wants me to go like all the way to the other side. Oh, I didn't even realize. Actually, I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't realize this all was here. Wait, so I might as well like fast travel then, right? Wait, which one is it? This one. That's an arrow being black in the remake of Little Mermaid. I really don't care. It's like whatever. Paula, consider coming back this season? Yeah, I think it'd be cool if she did. We haven't seen her since what, Rivals 2? Is that her last season? I don't know, was she on Battle? Wait. What was her last season?
Damn it.
What is wrong?
Let's see.
I should have
Paula.
changed.
Was she on Battle of the X's 2? I don't remember anymore. Or was it Rivals 2? Because I remember she was on X's with Dunbar, right? Oh, it was Rivals 2. Rivals 2. Yeah, that was X's 1.
Jewelry around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. Make quite fetching, eh?
Avery should be on Flagship. I agree. I think there's a lot of people on this season that like should be on Flagship instead of All Stars. I think that's also kind of a criticism here.
It's his brother.
Let's hope so.
Where it's like, yeah, Avery's one of those. You got Cam, Cara Maria. You got Laurel. Well, for Laurel's fine on All Stars though too. I feel like there's another person, like Tony. Yeah, I'm trying to look up the All Stars forecast again. Yeah, like Ace, Adam, like those are good picks for All Stars. Brad's fine. Brandon Nelson's good for All Stars. Derek, Jay, I guess. Kefla's good. Yeah, it's really just Leroy and Tony feel a bit overpowered in the men's side, and the women, yeah, like Avery, which by the way, nice photo for Avery. But yeah, Avery, Cara Maria, Laurel, Cam, Nicole. I think those are probably the ones that feel a bit overpowered there. It should be on the main series, but whatever. Again, it's not really about like, I'm not talking about like from legacy. I'm talking about like in terms of competitiveness. In terms of like, would they be able to like hold their own on the main show, and like how are they compared to the other people that are typically on All Stars? Where I think the people that I just mentioned are people that feel like they're too good to be with the rest of the other people that are there. I know very little about George Santos outside of the fact that he's like supposedly this guy that like lied to get elected, right? Let's deal with USA 2. I don't think we know. To be honest, we probably won't know for another month or two, I would think. If they're going to follow the USA 1 like time scheduling thing. Format of those returning to game. It's the people that don't have the ride or die still in the game all have to compete in 2 eliminate. Like, it's actually really dumb. Also, I really fucking hate that. Which I didn't even talk about that. That's like, why are we returning? Like, why is only one team getting eliminated from all this? Kefla and Flora winning season, also known as they're going to be the first boots, yeah. Like, I think Flora is just, like, such a, like, easy first boot here, right? It's like, I think there's, like, almost no way that Flora's not the first boot on this season. Kefla could make it further, but, like, still. The people bashing Ariel's blackness from Little Mermaid races, probably. I think that plays like a factor, is racial bias. Again, in terms of like, are you racist? In terms of like, I don't know. I think like I think like to judge the entire person's character as racist is kind of weird, but it's like that belief is racist, I guess. I don't know. Flora's good friends with Beth. Well, yeah, Beth's not fucking there, is she? By the way, also, I did find it weird. Like, this is also like just a very different cast from recent Challenge All-Star seasons. Where if you look at like Challenge All-Stars, like there's a lot of like big notable names not here, which I found kind of strange. Where like there's a lot of like random people from like All-Stars 2 back. But like for some reason, like Nehemiah's not here. Like obviously Derek's not here. I don't know. You got some like pretty big names not here that I would have expected to be here. Like Wes isn't here. Like obviously John A, but we knew John A wasn't gonna be here. And too fair, they were actually, was Wes on Global? I don't even remember anymore. Fucking Global is just like completely faded from my mind. But like obviously Global just finished airing, so or just finished filming, I mean. So, like, it makes sense for, like, John A to take a break and, like, some of the other people that were on that. But also, wasn't Brad on that, now that I think about it? Or no, he was in alternate, wasn't he? Who was on Global? Actually, it looks like a fucking Global. I don't fucking remember Global anymore. Who was on Global? Okay, Darrell was on Global, so that's, like, might play a factor in why he's not here. Jody... Bananas, Amber, John A, Jordan, Casey's fucking on Global, Kellyanne for some reason, Nelson for some reason, Naya, Theo, and Tori. Oh, and Wes. Oh, yeah, so Wes was on Global. Oh, and Yes was on Global. I forgot about Yes too. I'm definitely getting a copyright claim for this, right? Yeah, let's just skip that. I got a trophy. Cool, because I didn't do this the first time around. I mean, yeah, Florida sucks. Coming from someone from Florida. Apparently, Anissa and Rachel got Kellyanne kicked out of All-Stars. I doubt that's actually a true rumor. I think Riot Eye's the worst returning player format. See, I don't even know what that. Yeah, no. Like I feel like there would be worse ways to do it. But I also think this is just bloating the season. But that's Modern Challenge for you. So how many teams are left, by the way? So like after this, there's gonna be what, 6 teams or 7? 7, right? So like that's gonna be episode 15. So there's probably gonna be what 3 more eliminations. So this is probably like a 19 episode. Oh no, how long? How many episodes did we say it was? It was like 20, right? But I think this puts us on pace for a 19 episode season, unless like next episode is like a non-lim, and then I guess it would be 20. Wow. But I think we'll probably end here again. Just it's fucking past 3 o'clock in the morning, and I have to be up in less than 4 hours. So yeah. So yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. We'll have the Circle finale by then. I think that's it, right? I don't think I don't think there's anything else going on between now and then. But yeah, I realized Bad Girls All-Star Battle isn't on streaming. Oh, what a tragedy. Yeah, I'm not fucking paying $20 to fucking watch Bad. Actually, let's see. Like on my normal source, let's see if I can find Bad Girls. Which I definitely won't fucking watch, but I just want to see if it is even there. Bad Girls Club. Actually, it's not even on this, is it? Yeah, maybe it isn't. What a shame. I won't be able to watch the glorious season that is Bad Girls Club All-Star whatever. Just season 1, episode 1. Maybe eventually. At some point before I die. Maybe. We'll see. But if Flora's being Laurel and Halbro, I'm sure that'll happen. But yeah. Again, I don't think anything is happening between now and next stream outside of Circle finale, so I guess there'll be that. But yeah, we'll start AC2, which I'm sure everyone's excited for. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Next time.